Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dungeon Nuts, the channel where we have high levels of entertainment, low levels of intelligence.
You're actually getting tripped up today.
I am. I really am, and it's because of Duger.
Most things are Duger's fault.
It is. But if you want to know why it's Duger's part, find out in part 1 of episode 19 of all the shenanigans that's just been happening.
We met Bubba.
We met Bubba.
And Barry.
And Barry.
And Barry. Barry's nice. Bubba scares me. But fine, again, go check out part 1 to understand why it scares me.
Most people named Bubba also scare me.
No, I know nobody in high school named Bubba. But check us out on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter to get notifications of when we drop a new episode and when we drop merch, when we drop polls, all the fun stuff. Go check out our social medias so you can stay up to date on all of the latest and greatest things that are Dungeon Nut related.
Yay.
Also check us out on YouTube so you can see exactly what's happening of all the faces that are being made. 90% of you are not subscribed. We need to get that higher.
Hey, we've gone up.
If we can
We're
get
not
it,
breaking the numbers anymore, but still subscribe.
if we can get it up to like down to 80% by the next episode release, that'd make us really happy.
If we can get it down to 80%, I'll release Bubba's stat block.
Yeah.
Bubba's block.
Bubba has a stat block.
And maybe I'll release one of my many homebrewed subclasses items if we get it down to 80 or 75% subscribe. So do that and you'll get some cool rewards. And I think that's about it. I think we are planning on getting some more mini-series coming out here. I'm planning a fun little season 2 of Marvelous and a fancy little Bridgerton adventure.
Ooh. And I am planning more of, it's a bit of an anthology series of small stories and stuff connected back to the 1920s themed session that I ran.
Which was fun.
Yes. it was.
So we got a lot of fun mini-series coming up. So again, subscribe to everything so you know when those come out, because they're going to be a heck of a good time. I think that's all the information. So we can get into the recap of Dungeon Ding Nuts episode 19 part 2.
All right, so recap. Our party got eaten.
Yep.
All of them.
I didn't.
They willingly got eaten, all of them also.
Partially.
Mostly willingly.
Eli did get eaten.
Well, Eli did not get eaten willingly.
He got
No, he did just.
I got peer pressured hard
Hey,
into it.
it tickles Bubba's throat when you guys are walking down. If you go too slow, he's gonna make sure you go faster.
I was walking very slow.
This is a slippery slope.
Yeah, so, our party ended up on an island at the beginning of a furious storm, and then Corellas managed to successfully get Bubba's attention, and then he let them in. They discovered the Tavern the Portly Barrel in the middle of this dragon turtle's stomach. They had some pretty decent, slightly questionable food, and met with the Traveler, who gave them some advice about making some assumptions and for why they're going on their journey. And then they've spent the rest of their time discovering interesting things about potentially what may be happening in this world and where they might be able to find the answers to their questions. And we pick up right as they cast legend lore on this magic dagger that they found.
From the scroll.
Just to do a quick rundown of what the spell does for everyone. The spell brings to your mind a brief summary of the significant lore about the thing you named. The lore might consist of current tales, forgotten stories, or secret lore that was never widely known. So, you take this dagger, and you cast legend lore on it. So, Duger, as you do, you hear a twinkling voice in the back of your mind describe these things.
Mm-hmm.
The item in question is it is an unnamed lunar steel dagger, forged by Master. Oh shoot, what was their name? I'm sorry. It's forged by the master smith, Astrid of Northen. She was trained by the spirit of her deceased master, who was a member of the original Hransteiu. The dagger is exceptionally old, dating almost back to the Great Dragon War. The wielder is capable of using it to provide bright light and is a minorly augmented weapon. Was originally built merely as a practice item, intended to hone her skills and to preserve the Hransteiu style of construction years afterward, after they departed from the Dragon Sea. The make is that of the original Hransteiu artisans, nearly an exact copy. It was used as an example to be able to continue the tradition many years after it had passed on. Master Astrid died many decades after constructing it, but still has proteges and apprentices who have continued the line that still live among Hranrafen. And that is all. The spell now ends.
Did it by chance give the name of it?
It's an
It was unnamed.
Oh.
It was never actually... The knife was never intended to actually be of legendary significance. It just ended up being passed down many times and has been used as an example and is currently used as like a standard of what you should do to do it. So clearly, whoever Finn stole it from, they're missing it.
Okay, Finn.
Interesting.
I just realized I may have said something not quite correct. I'm going to quickly just make a quick amendment to that. It said earlier that like it was made shortly after Hransteiu departed. What I meant to say was after the main group of Hransteiu departed.
Okay.
Do you have your mic?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just didn't see it for a second. Can I try identify?
Yeah, you can cast Identify on it.
I think we've already done that though, haven't we?
It is not Moonblade,
Lunar
Moon
Steel?
Sword or
Lunar
something
Steel?
like that.
Moon sword?
Lunar Steel Sword?
I think it was like a lunar.
Lunar Blade.
Moon Touched Sword.
Moon touch. Ooh.
Yeah. In the darkness, the unsheathed blade of the sword sheds moonlight, creating bright light in 15-foot radius and dim light for an additional 15 feet. It's also a +1 dagger.
I'm a big dagger guy.
So, like, it's nothing
Yeah,
exceptional. But, like, it's an
Still
uncommon
cool.
magic item.
Still cool.
This feels cool.
Still cool.
It's like, Well, definitely has some magic to it. Hits its mark more often than other daggers. Sheds light. It's really nice.
There's a lot of information. And did they hear that information as well, or was it?
They did
just
not,
me?
but we can say you related to them.
I did relate it to them as I was saying it.
Well, it did say it was a master smith who was an original wrong style. So does that have to help figure out your whole Duergar thing? Potentially being maybe offshoots?
Potentially.
not Flynn question, but what is Corell's doing?
All right. So you see me.
Give
After
Gavin
I-
some time to mull over.
After I slowly finish off my fishy stew. Man, that's a flashback. And I just put it down and push it to the side. I'll pull out my navigation compass. And on it you can just see a dot. Don't really know where it's at, but I'm just staring at it like very intently, just kind of daydreaming or remembering things about this dot. And that's what I'll be doing for the next little while, is just staring at this dot. Daydreaming.
Well, I don't necessarily have all of the answers yet. But we'll figure it out. We'll be at the Sacred Heights soon, and from there we can learn more and continue.
Hopefully, yeah.
There's a lot of information we can look over right now, but I think we shall sleep on it. Besides, they said we'll be arriving in 6 hours. We should take the advantage of the rest now while we can take it.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Should. Also, after all the sorting, what's secret? What do we have in this pile of Flynn's sorting?
Did you write down everything I told you last time? Because I don't have that information.
Yes.
any longer.
Under gems that I have, ruby worth 50 gold, large clear crystal, maybe zircon, 200 gold, about 200 gold if it is zircon. Amethyst, about 10 gold small. 4 small diamonds, 50 gold each. 5 sapphires, 20 gold each raw, so they're not cut or anything. 1 alexandrite, which is 50 gold. Map of a region of the Dragon Sea, and there's lots of math on it, and it's kind of like rough handwriting. Notebook and halfling, you got that. Steel coin, the dagger, and then the random white strip of cloth, and a bunch of coins, about 500 copper coins, 300 silver coins, and about 250 gold coins.
Not all in coin, but like that's how much the precious metal amounts.
Yeah.
Yes. And then some other stuff in my bag that I don't remember. 250 worth of raw gold, an elven sword mold, mithril, which is about 200 gold worth, and moon steel, half a sword's worth. Yeah, and then I don't think this one is relevant anymore. So,
What is that one?
it's 1,200 gold worth of jewelry and stuff, which I don't think is relevant since we went over actual numbers. So,
It's like, okay.
And they've increased since that time.
what?
And the numbers had increased since that time.
Perfect. All of it be sorted now. It's like, okay. I really need to talk to Finn about his stealing problem. And you.
What?
Finn couldn't carry these ores.
No.
Where'd you... Doesn't matter. We'll
Couldn't
go
carry
through.
these what's?
Like the
The
ore.
raw gold
the
ore
raw
and stuff.
minerals.
I think I got that not by stealing, I think. I don't remember.
Finn put it in there.
He has like a 3-string!
He got creative.
How?
With a
You
big
put it
enough
in front
lever,
of me.
The world.
with a long enough lever and a sufficient pivot point.
Fulcrum.
Gosh dang it, that monkey's clever. Just, okay, well, now that we have all this sorted out, I'm gonna be looking at that book.
Sounds good.
As you
The
guys
alcohol
are
finally
getting ready
hits.
All right. You guys take a long rest. All of you guys restore all of your hit points and spend spell slots and such.
Yay.
And yeah, right when you got just before like Flynn is up, but everyone else like just slightly before you've gotten as much sleep as you would like, you hear a loud bell like dinging dinging constantly, crazily. Is like, "Hey, you fellers! Bubba tells me that we are arriving at the place where y'all want to be."
Very nice. Let's go. Duger's rejuvenated.
All right, you guys get up, and Flynn, you almost have a heart attack.
I was gonna say Flynn is actually a little bit more calm because he got through sorting stuff and he had a little bit long rest. He's just a little bit more calm than normal.
And then
but still,
immediately the stress levels shoot up because there's a gigantic dragon head below you. Attached to a very long body.
We went through Lindworm territory. Remember, it's dead. Don't worry.
It's
bubbling in stomach acid and slowly dissolving.
I don't believe
Also, you guys get your first look at a lindworm this way. Partially digested, but it appears to be a gigantic serpent with a pair of wings, with two pairs of wings, which look like they could double as flippers. They look like they're mostly aquatic, but they might be able to fly. This one has like rigid, flowing ridges that end in tight points, and has most of its scales are blue with red accents on it.
Okay. Actually, really cool looking. I want one.
No, you don't.
No, you really don't.
That's good.
Is this what we saw in the water when
Yes,
that wave
yes,
crashed
we did.
over us?
Yes,
Cougar?
it absolutely is.
Cougar.
It's dead. That's Happy Thought.
I know, he's calmed down. I have an idea.
Okay.
How far submerged is that lindworm thing?
In the stomach acid?
Not two.
Not crazy, but
You like to make stuff, I like to make stuff. I'm seeing that its wings could potentially be used for something, and it's not currently using them.
I can probably get like 2 of them, but I don't know.
We can just get one. I mean, it's huge. If we get one, we can makeshift some kind of glider or something with it. Some kind of raft, something with it. Or and or sell it.
Is it possible?
You could try.
You have to promise you're not gonna drop me in stomach acid.
I have an 8 strength. You're stronger than me.
So what you're saying is you're volunteering to go down and cut it.
I rolled this wisdom save. He is feeling brave enough for that. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Are you dangling him down to go cut something?
Apparently we have a magic rope.
Yeah. I went through Burning Whisper's old thing, and there also was a magic rope in there.
There was indeed a magic rope, the rope of climbing.
Yep.
So yes, I will hold this magic rope while he goes down to grab a wing and get it up.
Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. It's gonna be okay.
Not only are you approaching a dragon corpse, but you're
All
also
right, roll
in
me a
the
nature
stomach of
check to
a dragon.
attempt to get it out. Or to get it off intact. Eliza will give you inspiration.
Good, because I need it.
It's a D8.
Oh, D8?
You can keep the 6 if you want, but...
I want that one. 12.
12? You managed to get the wing off. It's a little bit of a rough job, but you get the wing off.
Pull me up!
Alright, you pull him up, and you now have a lindworm wing.
Let's go, baby!
Gosh.
Let's go. I have so many ideas for you. Dude, you're gonna help me with this.
Oh, okay. I shall help you.
All right, let's get out of here, please.
Alright.
Agreed.
Hey, y'all want any breakfast before y'all leave?
I think I'll be alright, but how much did we owe you for dinner last night?
Just 3 copper pieces.
I just give him
Those
a whole,
materials aren't that hard to come by.
I give him a whole silver. We appreciate you.
Ah, thank you, man. What was your name again?
Coryllis.
All right, Coryllis. Thanks for coming by. Welcome anytime you actually fall into Bubba's mouth.
Thank you. Thank you, Bubba. And I pat the wall.
All right. So, as you guys climb out of his mouth, the storm is significantly less bad where you guys currently are. You look off to the south where it was, and you can see it swirling around there. Like, it's pretty nasty still. But you're at the edges right now, so it's just like heavy rain and nothing more. You guys are able to get on your ship, and you look up above, and you see that there is indeed one of the biggest, probably the biggest island you've seen in the Northern Isles. It's not as big as Elistine or Saito, but not by much. It's a pretty big thing, a big chonkin thing, covered with enormous spires of ice dripping off of it like icicles. The bottom glitters like crystal as the top with the top covered in evergreen trees. You see no sign of habitation on it. It looks just like a gigantic floating forest mountain with icicles hanging down from below it. The entire thing is surrounded by like swirling snow, which just keeps on going around and around it.
Interesting. It's almost like a snow globe.
Almost, yeah. Gravity, like you've seen effects like this before, like the gravity anomalies around the islands can do some really interesting things with falling precipitation. And the snow is light enough that it can do some interesting things. Also, I said it was heavy rain earlier. That's a lie. It's sleet.
I've got my warm clothes on, so it's a little bit better.
Mr. B gave you guys clothes that would keep you from dying out here.
Which is very good.
Flint's still shivering.
Flynn, get the boat ready.
We're on the boat.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't. Well, yeah. You open up the boat, hop on.
Okay, now
Bubba looks up to you and like clicks out something in Draconic. And talks for like first words you actually understand him say because it's no longer throat speak. Nice to meet you guys. If you ever get stuck in a storm again, I'll try to help out. And like waves a flipper, splashes down, and then dives underneath the ocean. The trees on his back are somehow still attached.
Nice! Thanks, Baba! I say back in Draconic.
All right. And you guys have arrived at the sacred heights of Thran Raffen.
One of the nicest dragons I ever met.
Are we gonna get killed?
probably.
That's okay.
Most likely.
Let's see.
Fun though.
Smiles
Possibly.
on people.
Also, the two of you with navigation amulets. You are now close enough to the island to save its signature so you can find this anytime you need to.
Save. Location marked. You've discovered a new location.
I would strongly recommend for both of you guys making a list of islands that you guys have visited so you know where you can find
Just
your way
right
to
there.
it.
Makes sense.
I still need a map.
Yes. Yes, you do. I apologize. I completely forgot about it, but I do have time now, so I'll get that taken care of.
Well, we should probably go there, huh?
Yeah. Probably should.
You want me to drive?
No.
He's very defensive of his ship. Just be careful. All right, well,
All right. You start sailing over until you can get into the gravitational field of the island and start floating up.
Sorry,
So
what was the island's name again?
The
Sacred Heights.
Sacred Heights of Thran Raffen. There are 6 different sacred heights,
Ah,
one for each clan.
makes sense.
Perfect, okay.
As you're starting to sail upward, sorry, there are not 6, there are 5. One of them got destroyed. That's not
How do I
relevant.
make a map?
I feel like it is relevant.
Not today. Okay, maybe it is today. We've been talking about this sort of thing a lot, the history. But basically, as you start sailing up towards it, as you do, Silva's going to walk up next to you, and she's going to just look over towards you. She's like, so I appreciate you coming, allowing me to accompany you in this direction, as this is my destination. But I have not asked yet. What is your goal in coming here?
Just kind of looks around. The helm just... I don't know. I'm kind of helping out Buddy here. We're trying to figure out the dagger. He's trying to figure out stuff about his clan.
What dagger? She wasn't around while you guys were discussing this last time.
I have a broken sword that I'm trying to repair, and we think they might be able to repair it.
Oh. What dagger? What is the dagger? I didn't know you were carrying a broken weapon.
I keep it hidden on my back and kind of like move my coat back and pull the dagger and just... this one, it was gifted to me from Master Voro.
That looks like Voro's Moonblade.
As I have learned, yeah. Apparently she gifted me a moonblade that has been passed down through her family. So I'm figuring stuff out.
Then why did you come here to repair it? Only the elves still know how to work lunar steel.
Well, we didn't really have any elf leads.
Even we've forgotten how to create moon blades.
Am I hearing this conversation?
Yes, you absolutely are overhearing this conversation.
Well,
We didn't have any elf leads.
Even we've forgotten how to create moon blades. If this is broke, I don't know how you broke it, but if it's broken, it's broken.
well, apparently the elves weren't the only ones that knew how. And Hran's style hasn't forgotten.
No, gosh dang it.
She's going to look at you. She's going to fold her arms and going to say, "I've heard enough of this dwarf craftsmanship superiority talk. It's nothing. The elves have always been superior in the crafting of lunar steel."
I'm going to ignore that slight.
As much as I love elf-dwarven rivalry, can we not do that right now?
I'm going to say I don't even know if Hran's style is dwarven at this point.
She seems slightly taken aback by that.
There's a lot that I am trying to figure out right now, and I'm not going to lie. A lot of the fate of the world could potentially rest on it.
Silva's put off by the fact that you didn't rise to the jibe and doesn't know how to respond.
I'm not particularly thinking about
You're
dwarven rivalries right now.
Good job. Duker for once was the bigger person, despite never going to actually be bigger than any elf ever.
He also got an overwhelming amount of information the night before, and he's still processing.
Silva's just going to back down, just like gonna mutter, "I hope you guys haven't wasted your time."
I pray
we haven't.
All right.
I'm gonna pull Weave Render out and be like, we're also trying to figure out about this thing, and then put it back into the bag of holding.
Yeah, so it actually goes in the bag of holding now. It didn't before because of the net, but like after wrapping it, it goes in the bag of holding.
Interesting. It's so interesting.
Also, I assume that last night you checked detect magic to see if it's eating the magic still.
Yes.
It's no longer leaving a trail.
There we go.
This is very important.
Also, last night, from my quick studies of the book, what did I learn
The
from it?
halfling spellbook.
The halfling spellbook. The person who uses specializes in divination magic.
No!
I think I know whose book this is.
School of Magic I'm not good at!
Well, yeah, but now you get to expand your list in this.
He looks at it. No. I'll still read, but. Divination.
Okay, buddy.
You don't like divination.
Yeah,
that
I
much.
can give you a list of
any
spells in it.
If there were any good ones, you probably would have described maybe one. But yeah, I hope we haven't wasted our time either. We also did not have an elf lead. We had like a fae lead, which kind of is an elven lead. We don't know. We kind of go with our guts here, oddly enough.
We're going with the flow big time.
Well, regardless, I'm where I need to be. You guys get up to the top of up to the island. You find a place that you're able to tie in for port. You don't see any people on this island.
Well, then I guess we'll try to blend in and just Pokeball return the boat.
All right. Like, you know, the Pokeball. No, wait, no, that's the opening thing. Like,
Yep. If I can, I'm not leaving that thing alone. Last time we did, there was a bomb on it, so it stays with me. I've learned my lesson.
I didn't know there's still not a bomb on it.
I feel like Flynn, as skeptic as he is, probably would have done checks every night. It's one of his morning routine. Check the shit.
check the shit for bombs and dragons.
Starting to sound like the TSA over here.
Random search, sir.
What?
You're clear. So yeah, folds up boat and puts it in the satchel.
All right. You start wandering around looking for things. 1 second, I'm looking at a thing over here. Okay, cool. So you guys are wandering around here looking for looking for something. And I want all of you guys to make me an investigation check. Like, you know that people supposedly live here, that this is like the headquarters of Northen. Like their main village.
You said history?
Investigation.
Investigation, okay.
But like, this is a big island, and you haven't seen any big cities in the Northern Isles so far.
23.
23.
15.
All right. So you two are doing the most of looking around. Flynn, we're gonna get to you in a moment. You guys like separate a little ways off to look for things. You are able to quickly go over and walk up a hill, and without too long, you find a couple buildings. The village is so much smaller than you would have expected. Like, a village is the correct word for it. This is a tiny settlement. That one outpost that Fran Renderful had is bigger than this.
Interesting.
Like, there's just a couple of lodges, once again built the same way with like a doorway at the top and then go up looking like it goes down deeper like the dwarves do. However, something else you do see. There is a very large circle of no snow whatsoever. Right at the center. It's perfectly green grass and flowers. So that is what you see as you go over the ridge. So you have successfully found some sort of civilization. To you, as you're walking around, you find something else. You walk around a tree, and you see a sleeping dragon.
Step away from the sleeping dragon. Don't make a sound.
Hey guys!
Specifically, you see a dragon that looks like this.
No. I don't want to see him.
Yes, you do.
I feel like this is going to be a very specific dragon when I know what it is. Ah, yes! I do know what it is!
It's a very small one. The one that slept on your boat that little while back.
I see. Oh, what's it called? It's like a
Moonstone dragon.
Moonstone dragon, that's what it is.
Yeah. You see it sleeping there, and I imagine that you immediately jerk behind a tree, like,
Yeah, just
trying to control breathing. As you peek out again, like, suddenly you hear Duger yell, "Hey guys, I found it!" And like, the dragon does not stir. You look over again, as you peek out and look out again, you notice something you didn't notice upon your initial shock. There's a huge, oozing, festering wound cut into its side.
Eli, you know what you gotta do. You gotta do it, buddy. Come on, dude, do the thing. Do it. Do the roar.
There are two sides to Flynn. The helpful, caring side of Flynn and the terrified of dragon side of Flynn.
Just get over yourself,
As you look
buddy.
over, as you look at so when you see the wound on its side, it's like, you can tell pretty easily, like it's a three claw marks. It looks like it was done by another dragon, a significantly larger dragon than itself. And it's an old wound, like it's infected and festering and won't heal. But you can probably guess where it came from. Like, it looks like Tyrannos and his white dragon zombie.
As much as I hate dragons, don't like that. I'm just gonna walk up to it, and it's gonna just don't hurt me, buddy.
As you approach it, like, it weakly raises its head towards you. It looks at you and like seems to like try to stand up slightly, like fall down. Just like
Don't.
it falls down, like tries to hiss at you, but like it's so weak and like it just like lays its head down, just like panting.
Don't hurt yourself more than you need to, buddy. Just stay completely still. And Flynn's gonna like go up by the wound and like kind of do like a medicine check, kind of inspect it. I have terrible medicine. 5.
What are you trying to do? Sorry.
Just kind of like try to see like how deep, or like you said, it was kind of an old wound. I want to see like how bad is it, like almost like infection to it spreading?
It's definitely infected. In terms of the scratch itself could be a lot worse. It's not that bad. It should be something that went just fine. However, it looks like it's festering it doesn't look magical in nature, the festering. But you think about it, like something without access to magical healing getting scratched by a dead body probably isn't super sanitary.
Flynn's like, stay and put his hand on the wound, and is effectively going to cast Cure Wounds on it.
Yeah, I believe you have that ring that Mr. B gave you that gives you access to the spell Cure Wounds, correct?
I didn't know he had that ring. Flynn was doing something completely different.
Oh, what were you doing?
Casting Flynn's version of Cure Wounds. It's casting Life's Transference.
Ah, okay. Yeah, okay, never mind, you're doing that.
Yeah, because I forgot we had that ring. That's one thing I forgot.
Did I not give you guys that
You
one?
did.
I
You
did?
did.
Okay. I remember that I was considering it. Maybe I was like, shoot, did I just give you a magic item I didn't actually give you?
No, you gave that to me. Like, you just forgot.
Yeah, that's one I
Or
forgot.
maybe one of you guys has it, who knows?
I mean, I can just cast Cure Wounds.
Yeah, he can cast it, I cannot. And then we have Eliza, and then him. Him.
Those me.
Also, how's my little buddy doing?
The tiny dragon.
Yes.
He's still out there.
Stop that. Good. Haven't lost that magical connection either.
Okay, so you're gonna see kind of like Flynn's arm, like the veins and everything just darken and turn like a sickly black as his arm just kind of like shrinks a bit, as like life seeps into the dragon, and it gets how many hit points back? Quite a bit. 34 hit points.
Okay, that's a fair bit.
So did you lose 34 hit points?
No, half of it.
That's still a
17.
decent number.
It doubles the amount of health I give, but I take damage for it.
All right, you place your hand on it, and like the light, like red, but like bright red, vibrant energy flows into it, and just like the the wounds immediately start closing, and the stink of the festering smell immediately fades and disappears. The wound is not 100% closed, but the infection is cured, and the dragon's suddenly goes from being weak and suffering, just like its breathing suddenly goes normal. Just like you see an enormous amount of tension leave its draconic muscles and just relaxing, and it falls into a peaceful sleep instead of fitful pain sleep.
Okay, buddy. There, dragon thing. Hey, Duger! Eliza! Guys! Found an old friend.
Duger's gonna be like, what? And start heading in that direction that his voice came from.
All right.
Kind of mental note of where the village is too.
All right, you remember where the village is. You go off and you find Flynn over a dragon's body. It's alive though, unfortunately. Well, actually, no. You see a wound on it. It's not a huge wound, but it could have been done by Flynn.
Flynn, what the heck?
Wasn't me. I found it injured by Tyrannos.
Huh.
Sure, buddy.
That's a little different.
I can't land strikes that fast in that perfect claw mark way.
Very true.
So what
Got
do
my
you...
eye on you.
Much as I despise dragons.
Anyway, poor creature. And I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna cast my cure wounds on it.
All right, and that restores the rest of its hit points.
Max damage.
Max damage!
All right. So yeah, you cure it, and it is now restored from its extraordinarily pain state. Yeah. So the dragon, looks up and looks over at all of you guys, and just lays its head it spreads its wings out and does a little dragon bow to you, and you feel a voice inside of your heads.
Whoa.
We don't like it.
Thank you.
You're welcome, I guess.
You are hurt now.
I'm fine. I've been through worse.
You took my hurt.
And no big deal. We don't need to talk about that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, kind of a favor or question to ask, since you kindly know a bit about this thing, sword.
Broken.
Yeah. How do we fix it?
Moon.
Like, do we take it to the moon? Because I can't fly there.
Not too far. Hard. I tried once. Wings got tired.
I saw a play about a guy trying to steal the moon.
Play? What is play?
It's like people dress up in like costumes, and that's besides the point.
What is play?
It's like people pretend to be something that they're not. Like it's like storytelling, and so they like. At a different time, I'll explain what a play is to you, but.
Okay, I want to learn about play. But no. You need to put moon in sword.
Wherever the moon is in sword.
No, not up there. Not that moon. That moon not very good. You need moon on that side.
There's another moon?
I think he's referencing your adventure to the Feywild.
Other side moon. I have friends there. You want to? I can show you.
Give me a second. So Feywild.
I don't know. Last time we went there, one of us died. Pretty horrendously too.
But we could fix the sword. And possibly get more answers to questions that we have. They might be able to answer about your dagger.
I think I have an idea. Let's go.
Before we cross over. Names.
Smart. He's thinking now, guys.
We need, before we cross over and figure out names there, we need to figure out our names here.
Hold on a second. Duggar. Duggar. Is that technically a different name? Uh-oh.
We were recently in the Feywild, Coryllis, and
So are you discussing that out loud?
Yes.
Okay.
we were,
Oh no, it doesn't matter if it's similar to your name. It's not about actually knowing the name. You have to give them the name.
So if I don't give them my name, it doesn't matter. That makes sense.
I just want to cover all bases.
If you're named Duggar, you can say, "Duh, I know your name already. I can't use it on you in Feywild."
Oh, makes sense.
So are we gonna go in or not?
In a second.
You have to let me. You have to choose to tell me it there. That is what matters.
There are a few rules that we learned about the Feywild after our last encounter. Don't drink or eat anything. Don't take anything without asking. What else did Burning Whisper do? All for a bowl of soup. Don't give them your name. Choose your words very carefully. Actually, Finn. We need a crash course on Feywild rules.
You make them.
Yeah, there's that too. You make your rules. It drove someone insane.
Everyone kind of owns their own little land, but they don't just own it, they kind of in like control of it, because they've claimed it, so they can basically make whatever rules they want in that land. But you have to be from the Feywild for it to work. Unless you're Q, and then magic.
And you insert your dominance over it. It was interesting.
I think there was some...
Q, I did not realize Q that strong. Q made law work in chaos. Not common. Happened very rare.
You know Q?
Finn was playing with us.
Oh yeah.
This is not the dragon.
Oh, this is Finn. Makes sense.
Sorry.
The dragon also
too many
met
NPCs.
Q as well.
Yes.
Good point.
So
Q very strong. He did what angels usually only able to do.
I knew there was some divine magic there.
anyways, yeah. So the Feywild's really wild. All the rules you know here, get rid of them.
Forget them.
This is dragon now. It won't be so bad this time. It's pretty similar on this part. It's claimed by Chief.
Who's chief?
Chief of Ravens. The two legs that smell like ravens. Ravens live here.
Chief of Ravens.
I'm thinking the
Yeah.
dwarves? The dwarves?
No, I'm thinking the one person is the Chief of Ravens. Do they happen to have had their own domain a time ago?
Oh, lots of them have their own domain. Northen is really good at that. They've been living in the Feywild for generations now.
You're saying dwarves have been living in the Fey for generations?
Oh no, there are no dwarves. There's a lot of others though. There are humans, half-elves, not very many of those, just a couple of them. Fey touch. There's a minotaur who makes really good food.
We might know this Minotaur.
When did you run into him?
Remember the first time that we ever ran into Ron Renderful? We ran into a Minotaur.
That's right. Which again,
that was
It's actually,
Renderful.
yeah, it's actually not that guy. It's that guy's cousin. Things that you wouldn't know, but I've done fun world building because why the heck not?
Ron Renderful. Is that not a dwarven clan?
Renderful? No, that's. I mean, it's one of those weird names that we've seen around, but it's not dwarven in nature, except for the name.
Odd.
The three that you need to be that I know of.
Besides, dwarf have dark skin like that one. He's the first dwarf I meet, so this is my example.
Yeah. He's oddly my first dwarf I've met too.
Not all dwarves have dark skin.
He's my first dwarf I met.
White hair too.
No.
Whoa.
He reaches out his tail and like flicks it through the white beard.
Dugan pulls out a whole point, PowerPoint.
Very old.
No! Dwarf!
All dwarves. So I think all dwarves are just really old. For your ages.
Most
You all die very young, except for those ones. Points at Silva. Pointy ear, two legs have lots of long life.
Have you ever left the Northern Isles in the Dragon Sea?
Oh no, I haven't even been able to change yet. Need more treasure. Must live here longer.
How much more treasure do you need?
Lot.
Oh.
I would show Horde, but I can't show Horde. Must protect Horde.
Makes sense. For your information, not all dwarves have dark skin. Only a certain type of dwarf like me has dark skin and white hair.
More types of short two legs?
Yes. I'm what's called a dwergar,
You keep saying that, but I don't think you know what it means.
or a dark dwarf.
Dark short two legs.
Yes. Now you're getting it.
Dark short two legs.
Are there more dark, short two legs up here?
I know you first short two legs I see.
Have you heard about more dark, short two legs?
Dad told me about some.
There's
Short
a lot
two
of
legs.
information to process there. What?
The short two legs. Dad told me about them. He's on the other side too.
Should we just hop into
I think we should just go to the Feywild.
Yeah.
I'm
More
down.
fun there.
I mean, I'm ready. I just trying to get us to the crash course so we all know what we're getting ourselves into.
Coryllis, don't say anything. Not because you're dumb, but
What's
because
your
I don't
race
want you
again,
to get in
Coryllis?
He's
trouble.
a half elf.
What's up?
He's a half elf.
Yes.
And we just said elves, half elves,
You
Fey
said-
bloods,
Fey touched.
Fey touched. Probably have influence over the Feywild.
You didn't say the elven part.
Pretty sure we said.
Oh, El's very good at it. El's best.
At what?
Silva?
Because elves have fey blood, so it would be like anyone fey blooded.
Elves do what?
They control things. They make their own rules.
Basically,
Not as good as me, but very good.
if you lay claim to a specific area in the Feywild, you can make your own rules there. Time can pass differently. It's
He does say.
Don't let it go to your head.
Break reality.
Yeah.
That's what people on this side like to say. It's all the same types of reality. This is not Finn. This is Dragon.
I put Finn away anyway. Like,
Finn
I'm scared he's gonna say something.
Finn appears like, yep, it's very fun. Oh,
Whack-a-mole. No!
pops back out. Stealing is legal in my...
No, Finn!
what did he say? What did he say?
Alrighty, just where are you coming from, buddy?
It's like those reaction tests.
I lean into Flynn and I say, Flynn, we may need to be cautious of Silva. We don't really know who she is. And
Scylla, meanwhile, appears to be talking with the dragon. She's just kind of ignoring you guys.
And then I look at Duger, and hopefully he heard it too.
I don't know. I think Silva kind of owes us one.
Did he kind of save her life and such?
Doesn't matter. Just should be careful.
I just had this feeling she's not going to cause any problems.
As someone that also trained under my teacher, I trust Vorla's judgment more than.
Didn't
Unfortunately.
Gabriel also train under a teacher? Oh.
Little bit, tiny, not really.
Like, very little. And if it was with me there.
Makes sense.
You never know. But shall we?
After you.
Let's go.
I don't mind.
Hey, follow me! The dragon starts chomping off through the snow towards the direction that the village is.
Ah, I know what that circle is now. It's an entrance to the Feywild. Very nice.
Yeah, you didn't see, but outside of the snowy ring, there's a bunch of mushrooms buried in the snow.
Good thing you didn't walk into it.
That would have been entertaining.
Yeah.
All right, you guys go in. As you walk into the village, you're just like, this dragon is happily tromping through the snow over towards this thing.
Looks like a golden retriever, I feel like.
Basically.
I'm glad I pocketed my ship.
You're looking out over it, and just like, dragon starts walking over. As you're walking through the village, though, you don't see any people at all.
Interesting.
It appears completely abandoned, and there is a... You see one burnt building that you didn't notice originally when you were walking through here. And there's... Like... That is really, really, really weird. Have you guys seen any open flames in the Dragon Sea?
Nope.
They hardly last.
And yet there's a burnt down... building.
Hold on. What's your name, Dragon?
Oh, hi, Yumi.
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 What happened to this building that burnt?
I was thinking
Walks over
suspicion.
towards it, sniffs it. Not know the smell, but I hate it. Not know why. Bad smell.
Dragon, potentially?
Not dragon.
Like,
Fire dragon, not like it here.
like grab the ash and kind of like try to just feel if there's any different texture to like a normal burn or like what smell he's talking about.
You can't smell. You smell nothing other than just the. Well, actually, make me an Arcana check.
I'm really good
I'm
at those
going-
now.
Cast Detect Magic and see if there's any magic on this building.
There is no magic now. You were willing to bet there was, based off the fact that it burnt down, but you don't sense any magic.
Dirty 20.
As you smell it, like you've never tried doing this before, but like inspired by the dragon, like you can smell some extra planar influence on this from the realm of law.
Wait. What?
This wasn't dragon. This was lawful.
Fire giant.
Duger,
Yes?
where is everyone?
We're all right here.
Where are the town people?
That's a very good point. I don't know.
They could have just gone to the Feywild if it's right here.
But why? What are they running from? Because what I'm smelling here is extraplanal. English hard.
I don't know what that means.
Extraplanar.
Not from this plane of existence, but from a more advanced, holy, one of law and order. And it smells of giants.
Why didn't he just roll a dice?
This is the first time I rolled the dice this session.
What were they running from that burned this down with such a distinct scent?
A monster?
An angel?
I want to look around.
I
Did
hear
an
that
angel
stomping. Now, in. That, stomping.
As you guys start running out of the forest, you see a bright glow, and then from the other side you also see another one, and a pair of giants burst through the trees. One of them slapping a tree out of the way as it is immediately consumed in flames and reduced to ashes. On the other side, an enormous ice giant. Both of them rushing straight towards you guys. What would you like to do?
Jump in.
All right, you all jump into the portal, and poof, you are now in the Feywild.
I didn't want to deal with that. What does it look like? What are surroundings?
All right, so yeah.
Just no.
I just said, nah, I'm not going to deal with that. That's
All right,
not my
Two
problem.
giants? No. One maybe. Two? No.
All right, you hop into this you hop into the circle, and suddenly the world just like stretches out. Like you see a bunch of prismatic iridescent colors surround you, and then surround you, you feel a distinct sense of disconnect. And for you two, you actually feel it feels strangely comforting. And then suddenly, you're standing in a field of flowers.
I forgot I could taste color here.
Is there anything else besides flowers?
Well, the dragon's here, obviously.
Very nice.
Yumi has popped out and is like sniffing around. Is like, better, much better. Here, come, village this way. And she starts chomping off through the field of flowers. So as you guys look out, it's just rolling hills. Rolls of multicolored flowers, like huge, like daffodils, lilies, tulips, every kind of flower imaginable, none of which could possibly grow in the Northern Isles, all over the place around here. You start wandering through as Yumi leads you guys towards the forest. And as you do, a group of ravens all start flying overhead and looking down at you guys.
Chief of Ravens.
Oh, don't worry about them. The ravens of fate are all over the place here.
Ravens of Fate.
They like it here.
Ravens of Fate.
That doesn't sound ominous at all.
What do Ravens of Fate do?
They give omens.
Yeah, last time we saw one.
That doesn't sound ominous at all.
Did we?
Don't worry, 3 of them is good omen.
Last time, did we see the one that like fell and died in front of Burning Whisper?
One of them fell and died in front of you too.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Last time, I didn't like them.
What happened? What did it do?
Well, one fell in front of a buddy and died.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
he later got sucked into a sword.
Yeah, that's not a good omen.
And then
it's
another
a really
buddy
bad
died.
one when one of them dies in front of you. When they are about to die, they seek out someone who's about to have really, really bad fate, and then they die.
Can they not seek out someone?
No.
That seems like a really harsh thing to do.
But when you see 3 of them, that usually means that you're about to have an encounter with a long-lost friend. Is good.
Is there another window for me to jump out of?
One of you guys has great fate today.
I wonder who it is.
Dude?
I don't know anyone from the Fae.
Do you?
Nick? Nate?
Hey guys! So hitting me my room this whole time, guys, waiting for this comeback.
All right. So, yeah, you guys are walking through. You guys walk into the forest. The forest is also quite strange. The trees seem to stretch taller than they should. Like, from the outside, they look shorter. But you guys are walking through here, and you see shadows flitting around the edges of your vision. But Yumi just keeps on going forward as if she doesn't have a care in the world. You guys approach, and as you look through the trees, you feel like you see for a moment a couple of buildings, and then suddenly they vanish. And then you see them again somewhere else, and then they vanish. And Yumi is completely ignoring the buildings and not walking in the direction of them in any way, shape, or form. She's just going and leading you in seemingly circles. It takes a while, but after a little bit, you come out of the strange trees and the disorienting feeling fades. And she sits down in the middle of this clearing, surrounded by little bits of grass, some pixies just floating around, just minding their own business, a bunch of little butterflies and things, and she sits down, and she turns to you guys, and she says telepathically to you guys, "We're here!"
Don't see much.
Oh, right, I forgot. Here, let me help you guys. Make a wisdom saving throw if you wish to resist.
I will
Come on, guys.
I'm not gonna resist.
Come on, guys, it's me.
Natural 20.
No, I rolled a 3.
All right, total?
For 6.
6? You have a very low wisdom saving throw. Okay, all of you guys suddenly start seeing through her eyes. All of you guys start seeing through her eyes for a moment, and she looks around, and you can see that you're surrounded by a village. And about 24 armed men with spears pointed at you guys.
Oh.
You surrender?
All right.
Okay, good sirs.
Suddenly the effect ends, and you guys are able to see them again still.
Oh.
Now with your own
Interesting.
eyes.
Oh. What? Hello. I want to test something.
Okay.
There's sunlight, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna open up my helmet. Like, turn away, open up my helmet, and see if the sun hurts my eyes.
It does not.
A single tear.
A single tear, joy.
Did you see color for the first time?
See color? What do you mean? I'm tasting color in the Feywild right now. It tastes like purple.
Tastes like purple. What does purple taste
You mean grape?
No, purple.
That's what grape tastes like.
No,
Yeah.
purple.
Grapes taste green.
No, they taste like purple.
No, they taste green.
Just like cherries taste like red.
No, cherries taste yellow.
No.
Actually, no, I think cherries taste purple.
I don't know, but he's tasting the colors and hearing color. He's hearing color.
All right, you look up and all the people still appear. The people remind you of the previous people from northen that you've seen. They've got dark skin, light, jet black hair that has this too light quality, light and airy. And they've all got spears, shields. All of them are pointed straight at you guys. One of them looks straight up. One of them looks at the dragon right in the eye, and for a moment, you guys don't see anything. And the person looked towards you, but then Yumi looks towards you. He's like, they're wondering why I brought random people to the place. I'm trying to explain that you guys aren't random people. You guys are friends. Give me a second. They'll probably not stab you.
Probably don't stab you.
I hope they don't stab us. That wouldn't be fun.
Getting stabbed hurts. Almost as bad as getting scratched.
Yeah.
You've seen a lot. Wow. How old are you?
I'm 20.
In Fey or in mortal years?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I'm older.
You're older than this dragon.
I'm about 60-ish.
Yeah, just so you guys know, she's just a little bigger than you guys. She's a wormling.
She's very small.
She's a wormling. This is tiny.
I'm just gonna kind of look around the dragon and just wave. I don't have my helmet closed.
You do not.
I kind of forgot about the conversation we already had. And,
Do my words mean nothing?
but I also am just sunlight. I never get to do this. I'm doing this.
After a moment longer, the lead warrior looks over towards you and says, Luna here has told me that you helped her from an injury.
Yeah, we found her injured and we mended her wounds.
We thank you for this kindness, and while I would not presume, straight at Yumi, I would not presume to question the judgment of the heir of the Great One. We do not bring outsiders into our village lightly. This is the last refuge that remains to us in the times of greatest need, and we would not have it be known of by outsiders.
We promise we mean no harm.
I'm just hand gesturing.
We came here looking for a lead on this lunar steel blade.
As you lift it up, like a ripple of recognition goes through the crowd. Every single warrior seems to recognize this.
I told you. I already knew. I was getting there. I'm not the best with people.
The chief looks at you.
I just smile and head nod.
Where did you get this weapon?
It was gifted to me.
What is the name of describe the one that gifted it to you.
Tall elven blade singer. She was my teacher. Stern, but caring in a way. Typical elvish. Long elvish hair. Like a blonde. Legolas type hair.
I thought you said she had black hair.
You're right, she did. I forgot my notes that I had on her.
Oh my.
Look, it was forever ago that I had those notes on her.
I asked about them because I decided I
Specifics.
wanted to use her as an NPC.
Nice.
Gosh, I wrote so much in my backstory. I forgot.
Season is.
Black hair, tall, slender figure, excellent blade singer.
As you start saying those things, like they hold up their hand, like cut you off. That is not enough. An enemy could have seen and slain that person and given the same description. I want you to tell me her name. Here, that will communicate far more.
The name I know her by was Master Voro. It's the most I know.
When you say that, when you say the name of the person out, like the name as you know them out loud, you feel something else travel between you two. It's not just the name that you shared. As you say her name, you feel all the emotions you feel towards her, the memories and good experiences you had, and like the almost familial connection.
Just let it out, dog.
Like even the familial connection, the closest thing that you've ever had to a mother figure, all be conveyed through it. As you do so, the chief takes her sword and sheathes it. So you're him.
Wait, what was that?
He can't be him.
I am him. I'm the guy.
I'm the guy.
He's the guy.
I don't want to be the guy. You can be the guy, SpongeBob.
Like, what do you mean, him?
Your master told us that you would be coming.
When?
A week ago.
Is she still here?
Yes and no. We don't know where she is at the time.
So it looks like she was talking about me, but what did she say? What did she say? Like, what good things did she talk about me? No, he doesn't do that. It's like, oh my gosh, Voro, stop.
Keep going. I was just joking.
Just joking. What? What exactly did, like, what? I'm lost. Been trying to find her. She's here. She keeps moving from place to place. I don't understand what she wants me to do. She's leading me on a wild goose chase currently.
She is, I assure you, she has no intention of leading you on a wild goose chase. She said that when you came here, you would not know whether she was here or not. That you didn't come looking for her.
We didn't. Came following the lead about this blade, hoping maybe that it could also lead to her.
You seem to have many questions.
A lot.
Well, if Yumi states that you are trustworthy, then
Change the name.
yeah, she changed the name. But as you say, as she said, as Yumi, like you get the same feeling as you did just now when she said when you said your master's name. It appears that saying the name of another person here, while it doesn't have the same effect as giving your name, it
Conveys emotion.
and you get a feel. All of three of you get this feeling. You two are the strongest. It's one of like fondness and appreciation and trust, but also a lack of confidence in their judgment.
Makes sense.
I feel like I'm gonna try telepathically, like just in my head, like, Umi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
You're royalty?
I mean, there aren't very many Moonstone Dragons. We're kind of all royalty to these guys.
What?
Yeah. Uh-oh. 1 second.
What do you mean?
Dad's calling. I'm in trouble.
Off in the distance, Chongla.
All right, Yumi suddenly like starts staring off in the distance. Like you guys hear a little thing. It's like, "I'll be back," and like starts flying off.
You're a guide. You're a guide.
She does that.
Yeah, she does leave a lot. Kind of used to it at the point now.
Yeah. Well, I suppose that you have questions that need answering, but just for now, I will answer what I can. But we need to prepare for the attack.
Attack? What attack?
Considering the state of our village, I suppose that you could probably guess that we're not exactly in the most safe of times.
Yeah, we were just chased out by a fire and ice giant.
The giants were all driven to the brink of extinction many years ago, but somehow they've been coming back recently. It's one catastrophe after another. The last time we fought the giants, we would take refuge here, as the giants cannot enter this realm. However, it's not safe here either. We're preparing for an assault on the... Suddenly, she's cut off as you hear a scream of terror. You guys look around, trying to locate the sign of the source of the voice. All the people immediately grab weapons. None of them look afraid. All of them look prepared, and just kind of resigned. You hear another scream, one of rage, and then one more scream. This one sound like all of them different flavor, several different, you hear screams coming from all sorts of directions. Each one a different flavor of a negative emotion, I guess you could say. One of them is a scream of rage, one of them is a scream of complete sorrow and despair, another one of terror.
Oh no.
Oh no. You're looking around, attempting to discover the source of it, and suddenly out of the woods, suddenly the woods flicker, going from the idyllic green landscape until some of it flickering into black, rotting death. You see a little glimpse of the Shadowfell. And then suddenly it goes back, and you are now surrounded, and then the entire village is now infested by a group of monsters.
The shadows that we saw walking in earlier.
Shadowsworn. Sorrowsworn is what they're called. Suddenly the chief yells, "Sorrowsworn, to arms!" And now I'm going to, and the warriors are going to start running off, attacking various different creatures, defending defending the shacks. There's another flicker, and around you guys, a small group of horrifying, twisted creatures appear. Let's look at some pictures. These are what these things look like.
Oh, ew.
Ah.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Yep.
Terrifying.
And there's one more as well.
You handle the short ones, I'll handle the average size one.
There's one of these.
Oh gosh.
Double-headed one.
Yeah, that one is. All of them are size medium or smaller, but they suddenly appear. Let's set up the battlefield, and they rush towards you. Everybody, roll initiative.
Initiative time, baby! Oh,
While you guys are doing that, I'm gonna set it up.
I rolled terribly.
Yeah, you did.
I rolled an 11.
It's not terrible.
That's pretty bad. I accidentally rolled it onto my dice and it bounced off and I like landed on 7.
This would really be a great time to have a cleric and spirit guardians if
Look, I have to roll a 1 to get what you just got. Instead I got a 17.
Hard.
Oh gosh. Oh golly gee me, mister.
Alright, put your guys out.
I'm the green dude right there.
And then, okay, you guys set up how you want to be, and then I will put up the enemies.
I'll be in the middle of everybody, so I'm protected.
You are the least likely to get hit.
Hush. Don't talk about my name like that.
I didn't say your name.
Exactly.
Everyone put your guys out.
So, here.
I'm not going to set up anything until everyone's got a guy out in the field. Because the Sorrowsworn are blinking in the shadow. You're not going to have time to set up.
Put it down, Eli. You're in the front talking to everyone.
Yeah,
I'm in the back. Like right there. Your stuff is right there.
Yep.
I'm gonna use this.
I have Galti with me, right?
Yep.
And he's functioning in the
Yep.
in the Feywilds.
And
That
need
sparkly
one.
D4 is Eliza.
And then I got this one
Oh, right.
for. I got this
Silva.
one for Silva. Should probably be an extra in the back.
I was gonna use that D4 for Silva.
Aww.
Just so it's easier for me to know that they're NPCs.
Go to 32 for my initiative.
I have to say, during that, like as they were flickering in, could I have activated Blade Song in that
Sure.
quick response?
Go ahead.
Nice.
I just pulled out my sword.
All right.
Are these all bad people?
Yep, those gray ones are all Sorrowsworn. Alrighty then. So, as soon as the battle starts, at initiative, we're going to have Silva, upon seeing these things, is going to immediately charge and attack one of the largest ones. We'll just have them be duking it out during the battle, so I don't have to worry about that NPC that I don't have a stat block for yet.
That's fair.
For her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't made it yet.
That takes away all my plan.
Why?
What was your plan?
I was gonna feed advantage off of her.
I see.
I'm still gonna do it, so we'll just kill
You
her.
can do it. You can do it. But yeah. So basically, there are several different varieties of Sorrowsworn. That group right there, the three little pot things, are a group of three wretched Sorrowsworn.
Time for wizard math.
Sorry, I'm getting the stat blocks for everything pulled up and pictures also.
I know exactly what I'm gonna do.
Oh, yeah? That's what I said to your mom last night.
These are the little ones that are those three pots.
Oh, makes sense. And there's 3 of them.
Yep, there's 3 of them.
Time for wizard math.
That big chonky wizard right in front of you. Actually, no, we're not going to go to him yet. I need my pointer thing. This guy and this guy over here are both They are this nasty guy.
Ah, very nice.
Sword for hands.
Yeah. Lonely Sorrow Sworn.
Me too, dog.
And then this guy right here,
So sad.
he is a Hungry Sorrow Sworn.
Oh,
I have an idea what that possibly is.
sounds like me like 2 in the morning.
Looks like this guy.
Ah, makes sense.
And then this guy right here, right front and center, he's the strongest, not strongest, the largest. Maybe he's the strongest. He's the strongest. I misspoke. Dang it. He looks like this nasty guy.
Oh, the two-headed one.
The two-headed, two-handed
The angry
one.
Sorrow Sworn.
Yeah, the angry Sorrow Sworn. Yeah. That's all of them.
Wizard math.
Eli's doing his wizard math now. That one in the front roars, and he is going to roars, and the Sorrow Sworn surge forward. What did everyone get on initiative?
I got a 19.
I got an 11.
I got a 17.
All right.
Eliza got a 13.
So I go last? I'm guessing I go after the Shadow Sworn, honestly.
What'd you get again?
11.
You don't go after all of them, but most of them.
Most of
Dang
them.
it, my plan for combat is absolutely thrown out the window now. Oh wait, I have an
Alright.
extra attack if I do melee, huh?
Yeah.
And that is it. So Flynn, you will go first, then the hungry, then Coryllis, then the lonely, then Eliza,
Oh no, I just have to
then
do the attack.
Duger, then the angry,
Makes sense.
then the wretched. The wretched rolled terribly.
Actually, I think this is exactly where I'm supposed to go first. Such a bonus action. That one is okay. I'm sorry, it's first turn. I don't like. So I'm gonna hold my action effectively, and almost kind of like hold a spell ready. So as soon as just about anyone's about to get attacked by one of these things, or like something bad's gonna happen, I'll cast my brand new homebrew spell I made, my Force Barrier, and throw those up to as like interference. So that'll just be my held action. Is as soon as someone gets hit by something, I'll throw up the Force Barrier.
All right, cool.
I'll just kind of stay in the middle, roughly move to put myself in between Eliza and Coryllis so that she's more or less protected.
That one's Coryllis, correct?
Yep.
All right, cool. The hungry's next, and he's gonna walk straight at you, and he's gonna attack. Cool. Oh boy, this guy's gonna be great. I think this guy's gonna have some fun. Okay. He's going to first of all claw at you. 19 to hit.
Miss?
All right, that's too bad.
AC's 22.
Yep, and then he's going to bite you. Less. Okay. That's his entire turn.
No!
As the creature reaches towards you, its arms, like, it pulls its arm back slowly, and then it swings out, also slower than it should be, harder to avoid. And then suddenly its arm stretches, like, twisting unnaturally to, like, whip its arm around, like, it's getting an extra joint right here, just like sickeningly swing to attempt to grapple you, and then you duck under it, and then its bite misses also.
Ew, me no likey.
Good. I don't want you to like it. All right. That's it. Coryllis, it's your turn now.
Yay! I'm gonna run up beside the sucker and get the quick advantage. And I kind of duck underneath Eli's or Flynn's hip and come in just to stab it, like in the stomach or stab at it. Let's do this one. That's damage. That's pretty good. I got a 25.
Alrighty then.
Okay, so I think I used 5d6 for a sneak attack. 4. And then my D8. Oh, that sucks. That's 19 points of damage. Just stab it right in its gut.
All right, you stab it right in the gut. Yeah.
And that would be the end of
It really doesn't like that. That's an interesting. I didn't realize that.
Don't realize it.
No, this is good for you.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was resistant to non-magical piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing damage. That's not the case. It's resistant to all piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing damage while in dim light or darkness.
Oh,
Which you're not. You're in bright light right now.
yeah.
Hey.
Plus I think this is a magic item. At least my sword is.
Well, it resists magical damage when it's in dim light and darkness.
Oh.
Which is really weird. But okay, you have hit this. You hit the hungry straight in the gut. Like you stab it right there, and like black goop like flows out, like just like staining your hands dark with oily gut, oily viscera. How much damage did you say you dealt?
19.
19. Okay. Cool.
Did you have advantage on that attack?
Yeah.
You have, with your new feat, Elven Accuracy. Whenever you have advantage on an attack roll using one of these modifiers, you can reroll one of the dice once.
Basically, you roll 3 dice when you have advantage.
Hoping to get a crit. Not damage.
Oh,
The D20.
the D20?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what happens.
In the future, we're not doing it for this one.
Not 20.
That's what.
All right. So, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Cool. It's the Lonely's turn. Both of them.
I'm lonely.
I already made that joke, sorry.
The one that's behind you guys, and now therefore closest to Eliza, is going to just like it moans in misery, and like it like stumbles forward, like arms out, like as if like trying to embrace someone. And trying to embrace. It's not moving very far.
Okay.
And then it's going to fling its arm out, which is going to extend incredibly far. And it's going to make attack one person. It's actually going to it's going to try to pull Eliza in close to it.
Held action, I'll throw it off. What level? Let's go for it, baby. 4th level, force barrier.
All right, 4th level force barrier.
That makes 4 force barriers around.
So please describe what happens, because this is your custom spell.
Yeah, let's go, baby. So standing there waiting, and I see these arms come. Flynn quickly like takes his sword and rod and kind of like strings them together as like glass almost appears, as these rectangles kind of take form, and giant walls of like transparent magic just pop up.
Go ahead and place them.
We'll put one there. We'll put another one. Oh, hi.
Hi, Crimson.
Oh, hi.
In there.
Would you like to see the pictures of the horrifying monsters I'm throwing at them?
1, 2. Duger, where are you? You're there?
Yeah, he's the white dude. Even though he's not white.
We'll put another one there, but we'll have it slanted.
They're not fighting this one, they're just fighting these 3. And where's the scary 2-headed one? And this one too.
Duger, I'm hoping to help you out here, bub.
Yep. These are nightmares.
I need a second D6, honestly. And then one there. And question. In the moment of casting, could I potentially be able to cast it like underneath Duger and then elevate it?
No.
Dang it. Okay, then I'll just do that. So one going across this way, another one kind of meeting it as like a wall there.
The D6s are your walls, correct?
Yeah. One going there, but it's slanting up, and another one connecting it to like about 10 feet. So it goes 10 feet up, and then another 10 feet that way as like a ramp for Duger to get high ground.
All right. Cool. So that means that the attack is blocked, so instead it's going to be attacking the wall
Yeah.
with its attack. The Lonely is going to get a 19 to hit.
That will hit it.
Alrighty then.
That's... Oh, yeah.
That was terrible.
No, it doesn't. The AC is 20. Because AC increases over for each level and it casts at 4th level.
Gotcha.
So the AC for these rolls is 20.
Take it and make sense.
Ouch.
Just a wall.
Well,
A very sturdy
it does
wall,
not
though.
quite make damage,
Break it.
which is too bad. But yeah, that's it. So that Lonely's turn is over. Now it's the other Lonely's turn, which is this guy over here, who's going to stumble over in this direction, and he's going to throw a harpoon arm at Duger. 21 to hit.
Yowzers.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, so you're going to take.
I don't like how many dice are going.
You have the same amount of.
That was terrible. Take 15 piercing damage.
Goodness.
And you are yanked towards him,
Okay, I don't mind that.
There goes that.
and you are now grappled.
I'm grappled?
You are grappled.
How dare you, good sir. Can I attack him if I'm grappled?
Yes, you just can't move.
Okay.
And now, because it's grappling someone, it can use its sorrowful embrace. Each creature grappled by the Sorrowsmourne must make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Oh no, I have nothing to my wisdom.
That sucks.
Wisdom saving throw?
A lot.
3. Am I gonna go down? Am I not gonna get a turn in combat?
Unlikely. Take 15 psychic damage.
Goodness.
That's what I should have dealt that one round.
I'm at 37 hit points.
I just realized something. You shouldn't have been pulled towards it when it hit you with the attack. Now you're pulled towards it, so it's exactly the same result. But you don't get pulled unless you fail the Sorrowful Embrace saving throw.
Makes sense. No, this is not. I'm not using
Yeah,
this dice
and that
anymore.
is,
It's
it's
rolling
both of their turns.
terribly. Alrighty.
Is it Duger's now?
Yes, I believe it is.
Nice.
No, it's Eliza's turn.
Oh, gosh.
Then it's Duger's turn.
Hi, Duger. You're her, and Eliza doesn't like that. Because,
She's a very caring, nice lady.
unlike me, yes.
The opposite of Flynn Rider.
Well, you weren't a lady for what?
What is it? 30-foot cube? Where's my cube? There it is.
It ain't gonna reach dog.
You're right there, Duger.
Actually, he's not. And that's what.
How can I help Duger escape all this?
Vortex Ward.
That's not my turn, and she doesn't know that spell yet.
Wait a minute.
Choose quickly, or I will just say she casts Healing Word.
Yeah, why not? She will cast Healing Spirit at 3rd level and center it on Duger. This one ends when a creature you see moves into the spirit for the first time or starts its turn there. You can cause the spirit to restore 1d6. Yeah, so they'll just Healing Spirit right on top of Duger. And then he gains hit points. You regain 5 hit points.
Woohoo!
All right. As soon as he regains hit points, this guy right here, the hungry, immediately its eyes blaze brightly brightly, not like with magic or anything, just like with more rage. It turns its attention away from these two and screams.
Okay.
Like it screams and starts moving towards you.
Towards me?
Towards you.
Oh gosh.
It won't move right now, but like on its turn, it wants that. It wants that magic healing.
All right.
All right.
Whose turn is it now?
If Eliza's turn is over,
Yeah, that's
then it is
essentially her
yours.
turn. I
All
won't
right.
do an action for
Question:
her.
can I get advantage on trying to break the grapple if I cast Kinetic Jaunt on myself?
You can just escape the grapple if you cast Kinetic Jaunt on yourself. I'll allow it.
Okay, I'm going to cast Kinetic Jaunt on myself, and that is my bonus action. I love that that is a bonus action. Okay, I'm gonna get out of that, and then.
So please explain to everyone what that does, because
Okay.
Please explain what that does.
Yes, it just says you magically empower your movement with dance-like steps, giving yourself the following benefits for the duration. Your walking speed increases 10 feet, you don't provoke opportunity attacks, and you can move through the space of another creature, and it doesn't count as difficult terrain. If you end your turn in another creature's space, you are shunted to the last unoccupied space you occupied and take 1d8 force damage.
Cool.
So, I break the grapple, and what am I going to do? I was going to attack those people behind me, but I won't do that. I'm going to attack the guy that's right in front of me, and I'm going to attack him with my hammer, swinging, one-handed. That is absolutely atrocious. That is going to be a 17.
That'll hit.
Okay, perfect.
Atrocious.
That was bad for me.
Good to hear. That means that you're not going to miss very often.
Yeah. So that's 1d8 plus 6. Sorry. Ooh, 7 plus 6. That's going to be 13 points of damage.
All right.
So
13 points of damage to Sorrow Sworn to Lonely number 2.
And then I'm going to turn around because extra attack.
Say that one more time. How much damage?
13.
Okay.
And then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to shoot at one of these little 3 guys back here.
All right.
I took my bonus action, so I can't tell Galti what to do, but that's fine.
If you're within 5 feet of an enemy, then you
Disadvantage on
have
ranged
disadvantage
attack.
on the attack. So you should move.
I will move then. So I'm going to smack him, and then I don't provoke opportunity attacks either.
Exactly.
So I can move this way, and I'm going to, well, I should probably get out of range of him. That was what? That was 10 feet already.
Your speed increases by 10 with kinetic.
So I have 25 more feet of movement, so 1, 2, 3,
I have you leverage to go get the high ground there.
4. I'm trying to get back there. I had to go around Galti, though.
You can move through the space.
Oh, very
Yeah,
good
you can.
point.
Kinetic Jaunt allows you to move through the space of another creature.
So
and it doesn't
4.
count.
So you're at 4 just by being here.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try and move through Galti space then, and I'm going to
So that's
attempt.
20 feet that you've moved so far, correct?
I believe.
No, that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
So you have 5 more movement speed.
I'm gonna crawl on top of that wall. I can't pick
All right,
myself
you
up.
get halfway onto the wall because it's a 10-foot wall.
Makes sense. And as I was moving through here, I'm going to shoot at one of those guys.
Nice.
That's a natural 19 plus 9.
Hit. Roll damage.
And that's a D10.
Do it. Blast him.
Blast him. 5 plus 6. So that's gonna be 11 points of damage.
One of the 3 dies.
Woo! There we go. That's what am I talking about, eh?
That's a good
All right, and that should end my
one.
turn.
All right, it's time for the big boy's turn.
Uh-oh.
I'm
This
scared.
guy lumbers forward, and then suddenly, charging forward with deceptive speed. He's going to come up and he's going to attack you, Flynn.
That's fun. Good luck with that.
Yeah, good luck with that. That's not the right one. It is going to roll an 18 to hit.
Miss.
Second attack, 10 to hit.
Miss.
I rolled terribly. Okay, well that's his turn,
Woo! Let's go.
unfortunately. All
How
right,
come
but
they roll
like
so
it,
well when they're hitting me?
they didn't roll particularly worse. He just has a 21. 22, sorry. Yeah. So like he roars in absolute rage as the angry charges at you and attacks. Meanwhile, over to Silva and this other angry are just going at it. Every time she strikes, the angry seems to grow more enraged, and they continue just fight in a blur of combat. All right. And that is all of this round of combat. So back to the top.
Me.
Flynn.
Nice. Let's see.
Blast him.
You're getting flanked. There will be advantage on attacks from now on.
Yeah. Dang, I needed not to be in the way. Gosh dang it, Eliza, get out of the way. He'll just
Girlfriends, man.
I
Get in the way.
right? They always just get in
Good
the
thing
way.
nobody here has one of those.
Exactly.
Exactly, right?
Because you have a wife.
I was upgraded to wife.
You're
Don't bump me
upgraded.
down.
She got rid of the
Don't
wifey.
bump me down.
You invested your skill points into an wife upgrade.
It's a 30-foot cone. Where, oh where? Right, we'll probably need to back up. Well, we'll just slash the one big guy that attacked me here with my rapier. That doesn't really hit at
What is
all. A 3 plus 7.
Okay, yeah, that does not. Second attack, I assume.
Yep, second attack, booming blade this time.
Good plan.
That also doesn't hit. I'm rolling poor. That's a 5 plus 7.
It will hit.
Oh, let's go.
Whoa.
The like as you swing, the angry doesn't really seem to dodge that
14.
second one.
Well,
Uh-oh.
stay mad.
Is it a barbarian?
No.
I thought maybe it had like a rage effect where it has to take damage or attack.
Well, maybe it has something like that, but I'm not going to confirm or deny any sort of abilities that monsters have. But it's not a barbarian.
Makes sense.
That would be OP as heck.
12 piercing and 5 thunder damage.
12 piercing and 5 thunder. That's a lot.
I rolled the crit on the damage die for the rapier. I'm like,
Nice.
ha!
So that's 17 total damage. Wow.
Yeah, and because we love to have fun here, yeah, we're going to
You're gonna kill me, aren't you?
5, 10, so you can make an attack opportunity against me.
Who gets the opportunity attack?
This one,
Ah, yes! So happy about that.
5, 10, 15, and move there.
That's pretty normal. Like,
16.
Does not hit.
thank you.
Unfortunate.
What'd you do?
Yeah, that's roughly my turn.
All right, cool. Well, that brings us to the Hungary's turn.
Great. Just gonna go for that healing magic still. Or is that
5,
still up?
10. It's
I get an opportunity attack.
Yeah, you get an opportunity attack. It's gonna try to charge straight through your space. So it's gonna make an athletics check. You may contest it with your own athletics check.
Go to 26.
All right, you hit. I rolled a natural 19. I feel like it's
Yeah,
getting
no,
through.
it's getting through.
Okay,
I hit him with 13 points of damage.
I will add that in.
I just slash it as it's trying to run away across its back.
It runs straight towards you, Duger,
Duger!
and it's
Uh-oh.
going to be attacking you. It
Uh-oh!
wants that healing.
Oh, I forgot I got closer to the
wants
guy
that.
that wants to kill me.
You did.
The healing
was
spirit.
healed.
I don't think healing spirit. Whenever you or a creature, you can see. Oh, it does affect other creatures. It's still back over there. It doesn't follow him. It's just in one space.
It doesn't want the spirit. It wants the person that was healed.
Uh-oh.
You're really lucky I wasted my 19 on that, though. Dirty 20.
At hit.
Is that what you're
Oh,
putting
shield.
away?
Yeah, that's the
Good
healing
plan.
spirit.
That was its claw attack, bite attack. Glad it has advantage.
Are they considered undead?
No, they're considered monstrosities.
Okay.
23.
That does, in fact, hit.
Just kidding.
Cutting words.
Cutting words.
-7.
Not above 20. You're so
I have a
so
17 for my armor class.
lucky. Yeah, I know. So like, and then you just added +5 to that also because shield lasts until the beginning of your next turn.
Oh, very nice.
So you're very, very, very lucky you did not take that hit. It could have killed you.
Thank you.
Thank Eliza.
Eliza just saved you.
Thanks, Eliza.
I just realized we accidentally skipped the Wretched's turns. So we're gonna take it right now. These ones are attacking Galti.
Oh, that's totally fine.
They're not very smart.
Galti's just gonna stomp on them.
All right. They're going to both make attack. The two of them are going to make attacks.
He has the dodge action right now.
Disadvantage.
I
Didn't
didn't
give
tell
him
him
a
what to
turn.
do.
All right. 15.
Shoot, I'm sorry. Features and traits.
15 and a miss.
15 also. It doesn't. That's the wrong thing. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Still defender. 15 is his armor class.
All right, it'll hit. That will deal 6 piercing damage. Okay. And it bites on and it stays bitten on. It does not remove. It's let go. It is now attached to Galti.
Uh-oh. That's not good. So it's like tried to grapple him, kind of?
Yes, but it's too small. Because this is a small creature.
And he is a large creature.
Yeah, he just bit on and he is staying bit. He's not letting go. All right. So that was his turn, and now it's Coryllis' turn.
Alrighty, alright. Well, that monster just ran away from me. There's the big old hunk of ugly right here that I'm gonna walk up
You
on.
still get to apply your sneak attack damage, even if it's just you and one monster.
Me and one monster?
Yeah, because you're swashbuckler.
Yeah, as long as you're alone, you always get sneak attack damage. Oh, so all right. Well, you still have advantage because it's being flanked by Flynn.
Yep. Big group of ugly. Now there's 2 of you. And that's a 19 plus 9. So
Hit, definite
I
hit.
got 4 of these and 1 of these. What is it? 14, 19. That's 25 piercing damage. I just come in from behind and just like before, just rail it straight in the back.
Ouch.
And that'll be my turn.
Cool. That brings us to the lonely. This lonely is very lonely. Doesn't like being separated by this wall.
That's the point.
He's not going. He's gonna walk over here.
Does Eliza get an opportunity to attack?
No, it didn't go past Eliza.
She would use her reaction too to save Duker.
And he's going to go for Coryllis.
How dare you?
You are not being flanked because this is a ranged attack, but I think it'll still hit with a 24.
That hits.
All right, you take
Sylv barbs.
silvery barbs. 19.
That hits.
Okay. Take 21 piercing damage.
Yowzers.
You are now grappled.
Huh?
And it is now going to use its Sorrowful Embrace. Make a DC 15 Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Wisdom. Nat 20, baby!
Let's
All
go.
right.
Yes!
No damage.
First one.
You are not pulled closer. That's a good thing. Other lonely is going to is not happy that its comforter named Duger ran away and is getting attacked, and Duger's getting attacked again.
I am giving the silvery barbs to Duger on this one, sorry.
Okay, you have
with
advantage on your next saving throw or attack roll.
Very nice.
That could be better. 16, definitely lower than your increased
Easy.
armor class.
Yes.
And that's its entire turn.
Very nice.
Oh, wait. I was wrong. It has advantage on attack rolls while it's within 30 feet of at least 2 other creatures. It still misses.
Okay, very nice. I'm glad to hear that. Whew. Whew.
These lonelies are way more powerful than I thought they were.
Oh, wait a minute. That one that ran through me it has to make a save because of Booming Blade.
Oh, right. Wait, no, that was the angry that you hit. The angry hasn't moved.
Really?
Yeah, the angry is the big dude right here.
Oh.
The hungry is the one that rushed him.
I thought that's the one I hit.
You said you attacked the angry, the
Okay.
big guy.
Good enough for me.
All right, and that is all of the Lonely's turns.
It's not the lies, right?
Yep.
Eliza.
She can bonus action move her spirit, correct?
Yep. Moving it. Oh, back onto Duger. And then, is it 2d8? Healing spirit? 2d6. So because of that, you get 2d6 hit points, Duger.
Is this a range healing spell? Like others can do it as well?
I think so.
It makes a little spirit that moves around, and whoever it touches heals.
Yeah, and a 5-foot cube. 4 points of health back.
Are you adding her charisma modifier to this? You should be.
Healing spirit doesn't add.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's not the greatest, but it gets some job done. And then her action.
I'm only like 21 hit points down instead of 30 like I was before.
She is gonna try to help you again, Duger.
Okay.
What does that do?
Sounds a little bit like Doom music.
She'll hit you with
Or Doom music sounds like this.
How hurt are you,
Very
Duger?
true. I am 21 hit points down, so I'm at 46 out of 67.
Could be worse.
Could
Yeah,
be worse.
Could be worse. Could be worse.
She'll bardic inspiration you.
Woo! So I get a D8 to my next roll.
Yes. Oh no, that's a bonus action. Never mind. She can't do that. She already used it to move the thing. Vicious Mockery on that one spirit next to her.
All right.
The angry, is it?
I believe so.
That one was the wizard.
Wisdom save.
Yeah.
It fails. I don't care what its plus is. That's not gonna work.
It won't save from her.
Yeah, that's a 5.
Crimson, think of something mean to say.
She's good at this.
And me, not you.
4 points of psychic damage,
All right, 4 points of psychic damage.
and has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Alrighty. Well, it's Duger's turn now.
Sweet. So I'm going to stop
Drop.
and attack the guy that is the hungry that is next to me.
All right, roll to hit.
Yes, that is the thing.
You
I
are
need to
elevated, I think. Did you climb up on the wall?
She climbed up halfway.
do. That's a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Alrighty.
You had
And
advantage
that-
on it too.
What?
You had advantage from Silver Barbs.
Let's see if it's a
Natural 20?
natural 20. No, it is one higher. It is a 21. And that's a D8. This one's been rolling good. Oh, that didn't roll good that time. That's a 7 points of damage. And then I'm going to farm a laser at the wretched that
You are within 5 feet of an enemy. It will have disadvantage unless you move.
I'm crawling up onto the thing.
All right, you crawled up onto the thing.
And does that put me more than 5 feet away?
Yes.
Okay. And so then I'm gonna shoot at one of the wretcheds that's attached to Galti.
All right.
Shoot from above, boy!
Shoot.
That's an 18 plus stuff.
That'll hit.
And that's a D10. Sorry, I keep grabbing the wrong ones. That is 10 points of damage.
It dies.
Woo!
There's only one wretched left.
Okay. And that will be my turn. But I'm going to move Galti, and Galti is going to attack the other wretched. Just with empowered rend, I think is what it is. Force
Alright,
empowered
hit.
rend. What?
Roll to hit.
That's a 19 plus stuff.
Hit.
And I believe it's a D10 right now since he's large. Which that is 10 points of damage.
The last one dies.
Woo! And I believe he has some movement as well. And he is gonna run out here and attack this dude.
Alrighty.
But he can't do anything right now. So
All right, cool. That brings us to the Angry. The Angry is absolutely enraged by being attacked by you guys, and it's not a huge fan of that. So it's going to go and it's going to attack Coryllis. Twice. That's 12.
Miss.
It's 25.
That hits me.
All right, take 17 piercing damage.
I want to use my uncanny dodge.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. Take that 14 piercing damage and 18 psychic damage. You can have all of it in total.
So 14, 18, 32, 16.
All right,
Holy crap.
that was a single attack.
Oh wow, you have the same amount of hit points as I do.
Yeah, that's why.
That's the Angry's turn.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Oh gosh.
Oh, I forgot to mention, while you regained health, the Hungry once again
Don't.
fixated on you.
Uh-oh.
They look kind of tasty and juicy. Don't be making faces at him, okay? We're in the middle of production. Ma'am, we're in the middle of production, please.
So
I didn't say anything.
We know what you're thinking.
I have a question.
Yes?
Each creature within a 10-foot space of my left. So if I were to maybe say stand here, would he be within 10 feet from that?
If you were to stand where?
If I was to stand here,
Yeah, he'd be within, I'd count him within 10 feet of it.
that would also mean. Would Eliza be in that?
Yes. She's the exact same distance.
I can't really save you, Coryllis.
It's okay. I'm used to not being saved.
Okay.
Oh, edgy boy.
Well, yeah, of course.
Great. How can I do this and save everyone at once?
Just drop a tactical nuke and Vortex work this out.
Great.
Fireball?
Drop a tactical move. Yes. Approval.
Tactical nuke inbound.
I'll just slash the one that I've already been attacking, I guess. Has that one been attacked? The
The
one.
Hungry? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll hit him then. That's a 8. No, yeah, it's 14 plus 7.
Hit.
First one hits. Second one, booming blade this time.
Also on the Hungry?
Yeah. 11.
That will not hit.
Dang it. So first one just 5.
5 damage total
Yeah.
out of all of the attacks. Boy,
No, it
you
hit
only
once.
landed one. Don't you have a +5 to Dex?
Plus 4.
+4.
And I rolled a 1.
That's unfortunate.
Eh.
All right.
I don't really have bonus actions, so that's my turn.
All right, cool. That brings us to Hungry. The Hungry is going to chase after Duger. Yes, he will be taking Booming Blade damage. Wait, no, he didn't get hit by Booming Blade, did he?
Not this turn.
Okay.
It only lasts till.
So he's going to be clamoring up after you. You have the high ground and can keep him away from you, so I'm going to give him disadvantage on grounds of him not having great attack angle on you. But he has advantage on the attack roll because you got healed. So,
Even out.
Oh, he's not within 5 feet.
dirty 20.
Shield.
All right, the claw misses. Bite.
Is that a natural 20?
No, it's not a natural 20, but it's still good. 24.
That hits, yeah.
Finally. I need to
Does
open
she
up the
use
dice
Bardic
roller.
Inspo to cut it again?
What?
Should she use her cutting words again?
Decide quickly. But once I roll it, I'm not going to listen anymore.
3.
Cutting words.
Okay, reduce it.
By 7 again.
All right.
That one.
Below 20.
Yeah, it's below 20.
Good call. The hungry bites against you, and like its ravenous jaws are like crashing up against the shield, like inches from your face, and you can smell the reek of death. You know that if you get bit by this thing and it's enraged at you, it could drop you.
Oh gosh. This
All
is
right.
very much not good.
I used to hang out with giant lizards.
Coryllis, your turn.
Exact same thing. All right. Let's see. He's still there. What does this guy look like? Like his condition?
Thank you for asking that. All of them looked bloodied when they entered the field.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This one looks like about 2/3 of what it started with at this fight.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna just go back at him. Because why not?
All right, stabbed.
I'm just getting angry now after I'm all beat up.
All right, you're matching his rage with your own rage and just like ready to go down.
I'm getting too old for this. That's a 5, but I also have advantage. That's a 14 plus 9. 23.
Hit.
Two ones? Are you freaking kidding me? It's the worst roll possible. Oh, that's another one.
For damage or?
Yeah. I rolled 3 ones. Plus 5? Is it?
Also, you have advantage on this attack roll, just so you know. He's flanked.
Oh, then I should roll one more
Roll that
time.
2 more times.
17. Not 20! Let's go!
Add twice that number of dice.
Yay, so that's
Actually, just re-roll all of it and keep enough d6s for all of it. Here's one if you need it.
I have more d6s.
You could do
as
just
well.
like the crit damage roll.
Oh wow.
way better. Wow.
That is significantly better.
And I don't. And do I add my dex modifier as well to it?
You
Why not?
only add it once.
Okay. So that's 10 plus 19, 18 plus 5, 24, 27, 28.
28?
not a lot,
I
though.
turn around and I whip my sword and I try to just whip with the tip of my sword right down the chest.
And with that, you took out an entire half of what he currently had. Good job. Just like whip it down, and it's enraged. It's as enraged as you've ever seen any creature ever, with all of its supernatural, primordial anger.
Dash,
Come at me!
dash, disengage, hide.
I guess I could. Oh, why not? Let's run away. Bye.
Are you disengaging?
15, 20, yep. Disengage. Also, I don't even need to disengage because I have fancy footwork.
Oh, then just
Run
you
away.
could run and
I'll
hide
just
if you
run away.
wanted.
And then I hide behind this wall if I could freaking use my legs.
All right, roll stealth for the hide action.
Oh, sorry. I'll just do it right now. 9 plus. That's a dirty 20.
Okay. You feel pretty hidden.
I'm just right here, you like? Okay, that's the end of my turn, by the way.
Cool. That brings us to the lonely. Lonely. I actually need to roll to see if they noticed you hiding.
It took so long to get the stupid thing up.
Once I fall over, it's over.
Alrighty.
That's me in real life. Once I fall over, there's no getting.
All right. So at the beginning of this turn, Galti needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Galti. Okay. That's not good because Galti has really, really bad wisdom from what I remember.
Well, just roll good then. Duh.
Just roll good then.
Roll that 20.
Wisdom. Yeah, he's got nothing. It's not terrible, but it's not going to save. 12?
Yeah, he takes 15 psychic damage.
Holy guacamole.
Sorry, 12. 12 psychic damage.
He ain't doing so hot now, dog.
Holy cow! The harpoon arm, which has a reach of 60 feet, counts as a melee weapon attack.
Oh.
Wow.
So Galti cannot impose disadvantage on it
Why?
by being next to it, because it's not a ranged attack.
It is. I don't think it has to be a ranged attack.
Yes, it does. Ranged attacks have disadvantage while used on some while
Or
within
to
the
power rank
of a opponent.
But he has deflect attack.
That is a different thing. I was
Okay.
talking about just the ranged attack.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to try to attack you and yank you down.
Yeah, and deflect attack.
All
And so
right.
he'll have
It will
disadvantage.
be a disadvantage. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. It is counteracted by him getting advantage, so they will have perfectly flat roll.
And I still have shield up.
Which is very lucky for you, because I got an 18.
Yeah, they're very, very lucky.
All right. Unfortunately, Galti is not grappled by it, so it cannot use Sorrowful Embrace. That is that Lonely's turn. The other Lonely is going to attempt to grab you.
Okay. Which one is that?
This guy right here.
Oh, okay. Like where he is, or like?
No, leave it left from where he is.
You can range attack it.
That is a 23. No, 24.
That will do it. Did I already use Silver Barbs this round?
I don't believe
I
so.
don't think so. Silver Barbs.
Higher. So still 24.
Still take a lower one. Yeah.
All
I'll
right.
Take the advantage for myself.
Yeah, you're gonna want it. That is one of the worst rolls I could have gotten. Take 13 piercing damage as the harpoon strikes you right in the upper arm.
Oh, okay. I don't like this, guys.
And now I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw as it uses Sorrowful Embrace.
With advantage.
Because I was hurt.
And he needed it.
22.
22. You pass. You'll take half damage and you're not pulled closer to it. So you'll take half of 19, so 9.
9.
That was a significantly more average roll.
So just 9 damage.
Yep. 9 psychic. And that is both of the Lonely's turns, which leaves us with Eliza and then Duger.
She's gonna move the healing spirit to me and heal me. And I want to see if I notice that little weird grin thing they did when it hit Duger.
Weird what thing? Oh, yes. As soon as you do that, it immediately turns straight towards you. The Hungry has a new target.
Interesting. Okay, I don't like this.
So yeah, Duger, you notice as the Hungry, like its jaws are still scraping against your shield, and it suddenly turns away, like that fire of the starvation and hunger now focused on someone else.
Dang, okay. That's terrifying.
Yeah, this thing is the healer's worst nightmare.
Indeed, it is.
Because it's going to attack the people that are most injured.
Yup.
Is it just whoever's injured?
No,
No,
not whoever's
whoever
injured.
gets healing, but the thing is it's going to attack whoever is most injured.
Because you're
they're
healing
gonna
the
be
person
healing
that's,
them.
that's injured. Unfortunately, it's yet to land an attack.
Thank heavens.
What is he putting?
Which one did that look? This guy?
No, that guy. This guy is the angry one that's fighting Coryllis.
I don't think there's another Hungry, is there?
Nope, there's only one Hungry. Thank goodness for you guys. The Hungries are powerful as heck.
Hey, sweetie, you're looking a little hurt there. Healing word?
Healing word.
Oh no, that's a action, bonus action. I really want to try something. Might not work. Do you think Eliza would do it in her smarts?
Probably, yeah.
Cure wounds on him.
On who?
Him.
All right. You will see what happens on the Hungry's next turn.
But he does 8 hit points back. Eliza, try healing that thing.
She'll come up with this on her own.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's try some. I've got an idea. Healing word. All right. So, Duger, now it's your turn.
All right, and I'm going to shoot twice at. Well, I'm going to shoot once at that guy, the Hungry,
Okay.
and then I'm going to shoot once at this one out here.
All right, roll the hit.
So I'm going to go for the Hungry first. That's a natural 1, so it definitely misses.
It's going to take an opportunity. Well, no, it's not after you right now. So I will not.
Oh, thank goodness.
Opportunity attack.
And then the guy out there.
Nice.
18 plus stuff.
I believe that hits.
So that's a D10. Sorry. That's 12 points of damage. And then I don't take my bonus action.
Alright.
So
you're commanding Galti.
command Galti to attack that guy.
Cool.
And so roll the hit. That's going to. Sorry, I have to do math. That's a 15 to hit.
That will not hit.
That won't hit. Oh wow. Okay. And he will. Oh gosh. That's an action, not a bonus action, so that's fine. He's going to take the attack of opportunity and come back over here.
He will not take an opportunity attack. You get an opportunity attack when you leave melee range.
He's always within melee
Good
range.
luck leaving melee range of this guy.
Good point.
You don't have disadvantage on range attacks.
No?
Did you take the feet?
Crossbacks per feet.
Oh
have
yeah,
that
I
feat?
do have the crossbow expert
Oh,
feat.
I did not know that you had that feat.
Yeah, I
That's a
do
good
have
feat.
it. I forgot that it did that.
That's a good feat. It's a very nice one for that reason.
So you can
So-
shoot up close now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can.
All right, cool.
All right.
Is that all?
That is all.
All right, cool. Angry's turn. Angry is frustrated that you're gone, but it has another convenient target within 5 feet of it. It's attacking Eliza.
Oh, rage!
She's dead.
Dirty 20.
I don't even know if cutting words will save her here.
Dirty 20?
Because she has like a 14 AC.
Yeah, she's a 13 AC. Cutting words, baby. Let's hope it helps her.
You need like
I need like an 8.
max damage, max.
8! Yes!
Second attack.
No!
Way higher. Way freaking higher. 26. So I assume that hits?
Yeah.
All right. So that is going to deal a grand total of, not separating damage types, 40 damage.
I was too off, dang it. 40? Yeah. Dude, she's like practically dead.
She has 5 hit points left.
Could you make her a Constitution saving throw for me?
Yeah.
Because she lost half of her hit points of a single hit, which is
Bad.
bad.
16?
All right, she will not go into system shock, which is very lucky. But she is severely injured.
I would like to enter Wizard Rage.
All right, so it is now your turn.
I would like to enter Wizard Rage.
You're already wizard raging. Blade Song.
I know, but more Wizard Rage.
But rage, but harder.
If you want, I will allow you to reckless attack him.
Cougar's about... With that weird incline to climb it, was it like... Is he roughly 5 feet off or is he 10 feet off?
He's 5 feet off.
5 feet?
Tall enough that he's kind of out of reach in most. In the middle of the square, he's out of reach in most things. Unless they climb up the ramp like the Hungry is doing.
Duger, I need my magic for a second. I might have to drop your leverage here.
Okay.
He won't take falling damage or anything.
Yeah, I was just like, if he's
Can
10
I
feet.
take a swing at the hungry that's right there as I'm falling?
So
If you on your turn took a swing with it, I would let you have some additional damage if it hits.
But would that take his turn, kind of a thing?
I mean, on his turn, it's part of his action. It'd be one of his attacks.
Your actions.
I think it's something like that. Domain expansion.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Wizard Rage time.
Well, I was gonna do something cool, but now I'm not.
So use a third and a fourth level
Gosh,
spell
dang it.
slot to a domain expansion. Oh yeah, we're in the Feywild. Does that do anything different for it?
It does not require the 3rd level spell slot to start it.
Let's go! So I just use 1 4th level spell slot.
Y'all need to settle down over.
You two are being too cuddly. Ew.
I'll rethink this. I'll think about this later, but for now,
Yeah,
that'll be
I'm
what
at peace.
happens.
Yeah, so he'll. It's an action to cast it. They all have to make a Unwilling creatures have to make a dex saving throw. On a fail, they are enclosed.
Yeah, all of them are unwilling. How many people are getting included?
You're like, I can't say that.
How wide is the
Say that.
radius?
40-foot radius?
So basically everyone.
Yeah.
My lawyers advise me not to say anything.
Yeah, everyone.
Anything at all.
Yeah, everyone's
Including the so- wait,
even
are
if
the
I have an
lonelies?
interpreter speak for I'm not
here. Yeah.
feel like that's
Volcans.
actually a thing that
What
Wesley
about
would
the other
need.
lonely?
Yeah.
All right, barely. Okay, all of them are gonna make dex saves. Actually, no, none of the lonelies are not going to make the dex save. The hungry is going to actually succeed on the dex save.
The lonely?
No, the hungry,
Which one is that guy?
the one that's attacking Duger.
Okay.
Well, it's not
Actually,
attacking
maybe
me
not.
anymore.
He rolled a 19.
A 19? My DC is 16.
Okay, he passes. The angry is going to try, and he's going to horribly fail. The lonelies are going to willingly enter.
Oh, okay.
They don't want to be separated from people.
Cool. So they're stuck in
That's
here with
so
me now.
sad.
That's so relatable.
Oh, you should hear how. Just wait until you hear how these things are, like how these things are born. It's horrifying.
You guys also can make it if you want to. You want to stay in here, or you want to stay outside of it.
How big is this circle?
40-foot radius.
Basically, all the enemies are in it.
I will stay.
I'll just stay. Bonus action, I will hit the one that hit Eliza. So let's make a dex save.
Rolled a 17 plus 0. 17.
17. That saves, so it takes half damage. 9 points of lightning damage.
9 points of lightning damage.
And if it had resistance, it loses resistance. And that is my turn.
Is it my turn?
No, it's the hungry's turn. If you're outside of the domain, what happens?
They can attack it. It does have an AC. It is weaker, but if it breaks, then I lose concentration and I'm essentially effective haste and just downed.
Well, here's the thing. Hungry is outside of it, and he wants to kill things, and all the things to kill are inside. So it's going to attack the domain.
Okay. Has
You
an
could
AC.
enter it too.
It could have chosen to stay.
It could have, but it didn't know what was going on.
That's fine. But it could enter.
Those are terrible rolls.
You guys can
16 to hit.
see you.
16 to hit? Mm-hmm. That does hit, yeah. It
Oh.
beats the AC.
This is the first time it's hit anything. The claw will hit then. Okay. 1 second, I need to get the
It has a
46
total of
as well.
20 hit points. It's a very weak. It's not meant to be strong on the outside.
This spell seems more balanced to me now. Okay.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're trapped inside, but if it's outside, I'm done.
22 damage.
And it breaks.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, it broke. I'm sorry.
Yeah, as soon as boom, boom.
All right. So the hungry, which got pushed out, is now going to rush in and attack the angry.
There we go.
Because yes, it did indeed it chose the one that got killed the most, which was not you, fortunately. So it's going to make his attacks. Oh my gosh! Of course, of freaking course,
The one?
Not was 20.
The one time I roll an at 20 today, I'm attacking my own monster.
Yeah!
And that creature got healed last turn. So, and I quote, if a creature within 60 feet of this guy regains hit points, the next time it has advantage on attack rolls and its bite deals an extra 4d10 necrotic damage on a hit.
I made it attack its own teammate. And
Well, I
kill
know,
him.
but I'm saying,
So that's, I think this is gonna kill it right here and now.
so this one.
1, 2, not yet.
Flynn's down.
Is he like down, so like laying on the ground?
Kind of. He's like effectively taking a knee.
Oh, dang it. That got rid of my plan.
Yeah, domain expansion was supposed to do that, but
Now that Duger's out, can I use him
It's
as a
going to
stepping
deal 80 damage in total to the angry.
stone? Wow.
go Eliza.
Is it dead?
Oh yeah, it's dead.
Okay, that's all that matters.
That dealt more than half of its hit points in the starting hit points in a single
It
turn.
just comes.
It just this thing charges forward and consumes the angry.
No, Eli, that one's alive. That one's dead. Yeah, the other one got destroyed.
The wizard.
So we can click
You
out of
fell
that.
10 feet out of the sky.
5 feet.
So yeah, Eliza
5 feet.
did a
I
smart.
think it was only 5 feet.
Good job, Eli. That
was
was a
a-
very intelligent.
It was just like a slant,
Suggestion.
so it didn't have the full 10 feet rise.
Oh.
Alrighty, so yeah, that's the Hungry's turn. Now it's Coryllis' turn.
Yay! I just see this thing completely rip the throat off his own buddy. And I say, that's just nice. And I come straight up behind it and I try to stab it in the back.
All right, roll to hit. I think this is the first time anyone's ever escaped your domain.
Mm-hmm.
Never before has that happened.
Can I have
I've only used it
advantage
once.
Even though Eli's like on a knee?
Yeah, you can have
I'm
advantage.
like
He's
tapped
hit
out.
Besides, Eliza's
8 and
also
a
involved
3,
in this.
and I also get to roll again. That's a 2. That's a 8 plus 9, 17.
That'll hit.
For these, let's grab this one.
Sneak attack damage is ridiculous. That wasn't that great though.
8.
Not bad either.
Not bad.
The lowest roll and the highest roll,
10,
the second highest
16.
roll, and the second lowest roll. Perfect the average.
22 hit points. Just stab it in the chest. And then
Good stab.
I'm just gonna run away. I don't even need to disengage. I just run. Right about there.
So, what exactly is happening to you right now, Flynn?
So he is like heaving on the ground.
Is he prone?
whip
Is
off
he
that
incapacitated? Like, what
he's
is
not
his
incapacitated.
condition? Did he just lose a turn?
Yeah, so he effectively loses a turn, and I have 2 levels of exhaustion.
Okay, that's what it's going on. What happens when you have 2 levels of exhaustion?
My speed is reduced.
Alright, but attacks don't have advantage on you?
No.
Okay, cool. And you're not actually prone. So,
Yeah, I'm not actually prone, but he's like feeling
Cool.
as if prone.
But that means that the lonelies that are about to attack can't get advantage on you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a lonely is attacking. That is a 19 to attack you. So I assume that misses. And then the other one's going to attack Duger again. He just wants a big hug. Give him a hug. I rolled a 1.
Oh,
I don't even have to shield.
Yeah.
Wait, my shield is still
Wait,
active. I haven't had a turn since I cast shield last time.
Reaching for him?
Yep.
Can I use my reaction to take an opportunity attack and cut its arm off?
Yes, I will allow that.
Yes.
Consequence of the 1.
That's a 2, but 18 plus 9.
All right, roll
just-
damage.
I don't get to do sneak attack.
I'll let you have sneak attack in this case.
Yeah.
Because it rolled a 1, it's not expecting it. Frankly, you probably should have advantage on the attack roll. But
Oh, that's so much better.
that's a good roll.
That's so much. 14, 17, 23. And then I don't add my extra.
Yes,
mark.
add your dex.
Okay, 23. Just
Ow!
the blue.
You swing and you chop off the harpoon of that end. That arm
Yes!
is now unable to be used. It has one more arm, but it can't use that one anymore.
to see the one arm just squilling on the ground like a snake.
Oh, also Galti needs to make another wisdom saving throw.
Gosh dang it, Galti. 12 again.
Fail.
Dang it. How many
All right.
points?
It's going to take how much? 3d6. I need to reload this page because it's got too many dice. 8 psychic damage.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
I rolled a 6 and 2 ones.
Oh, yes.
All right, and that is the Lonely's turn. That brings us down to Eliza.
So the thing that kills people that heals, is it still around?
Yes, it's this one right
Yep.
here. It's right next to you, actually.
Okay.
Having just barely eaten the person that was attacking you.
Her brain thought, could she heal it and have it attack itself?
Maybe.
I guess it could just start munching on its elbows. Its other little chicken wings.
What
Do
does it
something
do?
cool. Heal the far one over there, because that one's also ranged type.
Hey, you look hurt, big boy. Healing word.
On who?
That far one. What action can she do to like not be in danger? Because she has 5 hit points.
She could heal
Take the
herself.
dodge action.
No.
Take the dodge action.
That's true. Dodge action.
Okay. So how much health does the lonely recover?
It's like a D4 plus stuff. Yeah, I wish it was minimal. The last one was minimal damage. 7.
All right. That guy now has more health than he started this battle with.
What?
He hasn't been hurt yet.
He hasn't been hurt yet, and he was not at max health. So yeah, that lonely gets healed.
And is now targeted.
Eliza's turn is now over, so Duger.
Alrighty. What is the plan?
You kill him.
Kill him.
If she runs, then he's taking an opportunity attack.
What I'm going to do is
go by
the hungry that is next to me, I'm going to smack with my hammer twice.
That one.
I'm going to smack with my hammer twice.
So which one's that next you?
The hungry.
Okay.
Natural 20 on one of them.
That's the we'll say that's the falling one also. So add
Okay.
an extra d6 to the damage before the crit.
So and 2d10s.
2d8, 2d10s plus 2d6s because falling.
2d6s. Okay.
I'll allow it in this circumstance.
Nice. 10.
No, maybe I should have
Plus
made the
9
d4
plus
since it was
19
only
plus
5. But you know what? I said
19
sixes.
plus 6. So that's going to be 25 points of damage.
Ow.
And then, because I had the crossbow expert feat, I can take my bonus action to shoot at the
Blast him.
the lonely way out. Or yeah,
The
lonely
hungry
way.
that's next to you looks like they're pretty close to going down.
You could just cap
I
him.
can just shoot him then.
Yeah, shoot him 2 more times.
Not. I don't think I can do it
Oh,
two
you
more
don't have
times.
light. You don't have light weapons, so you only do 1 shot.
Yeah. So I'm gonna shoot him. Boom! One more time, and that's this one rolled the critical. Oh,
That's a 2.
that's.
It's
two.
being flanked. You have advantage.
You also have a bardic inspo from Eliza.
18 plus stuff.
Okay.
Oh, I do have a bardic inspiration. Can I add that to damage?
No.
Oh.
she's
Only if
not
it's a
Valor
spell
Bard.
attack.
On a
Wait,
spell attack?
I thought only Valor Bards could do that.
There's the magic inspiration thing from Tasha's, I think. It's like, bardic
Technically,
inspiration
this is a magic weapon.
It says spell.
I'm not allowing it even if
Okay,
it's a spell.
okay,
I don't want
whatever.
the Bard Staff ability to do that.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Effect,
So
healing.
that's another D10.
That I might be okay with, but yeah, we'll think about it.
D10. Oh, that's not much. That's 10 points of damage.
It dies.
Just blast it.
You just you fall down, swing it down, crack right on the back of its neck. It gets down low, and just pull out your gun, and blow its enormous bloated jaw head off right off of its body.
Yeah! Let's go!
Nice.
It died. That's what I like to hear.
Hey,
All right.
You should move Golty over there so I can have advantage.
I can't. I used my bonus action.
Wait, you did?
Yes. The
shoot.
to shoot that
Crossbow
shot
expert.
takes the crossbow expert takes my bonus action.
You have extra attack.
Yeah, I do, but I use my extra attack because I hit him twice with my hammer.
Oh, okay.
I hit him twice with my hammer, and
I
then
thought you only hit once with that.
no, I hit him once, and then twice.
Okay, cool. Well, I guess your turn's over.
Yeah. So
Eli's turn,
My turn ends.
because you're exhausted.
Yeah, the winning expansion, I can't take a turn after.
All right.
My turn.
Corellis, your turn. There are only the 2 lonelies left.
I slowly turn to this guy that I just cut his freaking arm off. I think it's your turn. And I start walking up to it.
All
and
right.
I go to attack.
Roll the hit. Slap.
Nat 20, baby!
Oh boy.
Boom! Give me those D6s. Boom! Where's those D8s? Boom!
Oh boy. Well, lonely. I hope you're
hear that?
ready to be for your long journey into,
You hear that?
into the void.
This is what you call damage. Oh, yes. That's not what I wanted, but it's okay. 15. That's a 25, 20, 33 plus
It dies.
12. That's a 47 points of damage.
It dies.
I just come, whip off all the black blood on my sword already, and then I whip it back and behead it.
All right, you just swing up, cut
More
off, sever its
beheadings.
other arm, and then cut it across the throat, and just like head just rolls back, and just like the body remains standing for a second, like it stumbles forward with its stumps of arms, reaching out, like as if it's trying to embrace you, and then just like falls to the ground.
It just falls into my chest and slowly lies on the ground as I stand over it. Okay,
All right.
that's my turn.
That's one lonely.
You got a hug.
Also, just so you know, the
really
lonely is
did give
roughly
me
the
one.
same size as like you guys are. It's not enormous, right?
Oh, okay, makes sense.
Okay, it's Eliza's
How's Silva doing over there?
She's mostly finished her fight, and she's barely been damaged.
Makes sense.
She took. It looks like actually no. It looks like she took a singular hit, and it was a massive hit.
Makes sense.
turn. She got backhanded.
Back hooked. All right, Flynn, your turn.
See, those things are hard.
I actually have a turn this time. Woo!
Oh wait, never mind. It's the lonely's turn.
I don't have
Psych!
a turn this time.
The remaining lonely is going to stumble forward, and it is going to attack, and it's going to make a harpoon attack at. Let's see. Is it going to attack you, or is it going to attack Eliza?
Eliza.
It's going to attack you,
Aw.
and it's going to get a nat 20.
Sorry, dog, you're dead.
Is there something I can do to protect you?
Let's see if I have any healing.
Do you have your
stuff
reaction
just
back
in case.
because you finished your turn? So you could still rebuff.
Well, wasn't it like just the other turn that we
Nope.
missed? And this turn I got it back?
Yeah, so like you have your reaction
Oh,
back.
I have
because you end
Flash
your
of
turn.
Genius. I'm
For
stupid.
saving throws and ability
Whoa.
checks?
No, you're not. But you are.
Would you like to silvery barbs?
No, he'll take the hit.
Huh?
You're gonna
We'll take the hit.
Okay. That's a lot of d8s.
Paul.
You said he wants to get hurt? For fun?
For funsy. Because Flynn, as quick as he is, that exhausted him heavily.
Okay. Take 43 piercing damage. You are
I'm
now
out.
grappled. You're out? It's not going to stop. It's going to use its second action and pull you in. So you've just been pulled into a deadly embrace and take 2 failed deaths.
Let's go, baby!
This sucks.
What are you trying to do?
Flynn is tired from that whole thing.
All right, fair enough. It's Eliza's turn. I'm going to take her turn now, actually.
Fair enough. There's no more healing dude that will kill us.
One
He's
second.
tired.
I was not prepared for this. Yeah.
The healing sprite is over there.
Yes, it is. But she's going to do something else this turn.
Or Eli, just put on Eli to save him.
She's going to charge in, and she's going to reach out to her side, and a sword is going to appear.
My girl knows how to fight. I'm so proud of her.
She's going to charge. It's a short sword. She's going to jump up inhumanly high, and she's going to come down straight on this thing, and its head is going to explode in a flash of light.
I wasn't there to see my girl do this.
What?
What?
She just one-shot this thing. That was almost full health.
Girl, what have you been hiding from
It was
me?
damaged, but
No,
It was-
actually, it wasn't.
She healed it past its
It was
max hit points.
past what the first lonely was at. So, Sarlosworn are a little more powerful than I want to send en masse to you. And Angry is CR 13. So all of them entered at half health. And she healed this one. Yeah. Yeah, so it's dead now.
Woo!
What?
okay.
He looked up the hit points, didn't he?
I looked up the hit points. I was just
It was,
curious.
it was at half health. It was at half health plus 8.
Still though.
That's like 65 points of damage.
73.
That is a stupid amount of damage.
That's my girl.
Is she higher level than? Okay.
As far as I'm aware, no.
She just rolled an at 20.
All right. Well, does that mean it's my turn, or does she still have
The
stuff?
combat is over. There's no more monsters to kill.
I'm gonna run over and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Eli before he has to roll another death saving throw.
Okay, that is very fair. You can do it before he has to make a death save. Because if Eli, roll it. I'm curious whether or not you would have lived. Actually, no. I'm not letting you guys roll your death saving throws. From now on, I'm rolling your death saving.
No, wait.
You guys don't get to know how close you are.
This is Flynn's bad luck, cursed little fear.
That was my last first level
Flynn would have
spell
survived.
slot. So that
that
means
round.
a D8 plus 5. That's gonna be 9 points of health. You get back.
All right. So, Flynn has survived, and with this, combat ends. The gloom that had fallen over the forest dissipates, and as you hear the last bits of combat around the around the clearing and the village fade off, and you see Silva jump up, but like flip over it and decapitate her opponent, and that is the fight.
Hey, a combat where I didn't go down.
Good job. You did great, actually.
Barely.
You actually did very well. You kept the hungry, which
Dave.
is the second most powerful occupant the entire
I
time.
want to try something.
What do you want to try?
I pick up a flower or whatever, something on the ground. I put my hand up like this. I'm gonna try to change it into a pickle.
No.
I'm like, okay.
He has no
Make a charisma
he has
check.
no influence here.
What are you talking about? He's half elf.
He's half elf, but he hasn't like claimed this area.
I want to.
With disadvantage, because this area has been claimed.
Okay, let's do it. I've been wanting to watch it all anyway.
Anyways,
What movie are you guys watching?
The last Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
You almost watched it without me?
And then I decided that I was gonna be good. And not,
I got a 16.
but I'm also
All right,
hungry.
16.
I haven't eaten today.
Why haven't you
I'm trying to turn it into a pickle.
I forgot.
I
You have failed to
You have one
turn
left
into
in the
a pickle.
fridge.
Did
Oh.
you unpack my lunchbox and put it in the fridge?
I just see this flower drop on the other side and not turn into a pickle, and I just sit down in
She
disappointment,
did do all the dishes.
sad and beat up.
You
I
would have
told her I was
succeeded if it was... Actually, wait a second. No,
she
you do
was just
succeed.
like, oh,
Sorry, I was
the
actually
dishwasher.
using the
You could
DC
do
of the
it more.
hardest
She might have just
thing.
thrown it
Oh,
away.
well now there's just a pickle in my lap, and I'm so happy. I just look at everyone.
What?
And now I'm in a good mood. I'm not even mad that I got just slapped around. I'm just chewing on my pickle now.
All right. So you just Flynn, you wake up with Duger healing you, and Eliza just above, making sure that, like, looking down at you, extremely concerned. The sword is nowhere in sight.
What happened?
I'm
What
just
happened?
sitting on the floor.
The thing shot its arm, and it went black for a second. And are you okay, Eliza? Are you fine? Are you okay?
I'm fine. She's not fine.
You don't look
I think
fine.
Eliza, there's other questions we have to ask. What was that?
What do you mean? What did I miss?
Duker saw that, right? Like, he wasn't like...
Yep, everyone saw that.
Like his whole blade song and everything broke, and she's like, "Oh heck no."
Well, Captain Flynn, it seems your girlfriend is a lot more stronger than you're aware of.
I mean, I know she's tough, but she's never. You never
No.
fought before, Eliza, have you?
She doesn't answer.
She could tell you
Corliss?
on your own time.
Let's go somewhere
out
else.
of
They need to have a conversation.
So
stayed at the
Silva, how
top.
are you?
Hi.
Silva's fine. She took a major hook blow, which is 8d12 damage, by the way.
I'm going to just cast, as we're walking away with her and like pulling her away, I'm just going to cast Cure Wounds on her at second
Alright.
level.
So with the ring, how many charges or like what level?
Of the Cure Wounds thing.
Yeah.
You can cast it a number of times equal to your spellcasting modifier per day.
14
Okay.
points of
With a
damage.
spell slot. With a spell slot.
With a spell slot? Okay.
And
He's-
only at the minimum, and only at first level.
Okay. He's gonna like kind of brush her hair behind and with the ring do cure wounds on her. Just one spell slot to heal her up.
That was unnecessary at the battle over.
Silva gets 14 points of damage. Back.
11 points of health back for Eliza. I know, she's at 5 hit points.
She said no.
Flynn doesn't care. Flynn will heal her
You
still.
are definitely in more need of healing than I am.
What? I'm fine. I just
One of
Just
us went down this time, and it wasn't me.
closed my eyes for a second. I was baiting them.
You were baiting them by dying.
Duger had my back.
You take better care of yourself, and I promise I will take better care of myself.
Deal.
I think that somehow I feel like Flynn just got the better end of this stupid deal.
Yeah.
By dying. Despite dying, I feel like he won. All right. Well, yeah, I think this is where we will end today's session. The village is saved from from Sorrowsworn, but why? How did they appear? What is going on with this? And how are their interactions going to go with this new tribe? Find out next time on Dungeons and Dingnuts.
Woo! See you guys next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.